Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. Streaming live, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome to the live stream here at Palm Beach Kennel Club. Today is Friday. I'm your host. I forgot to mention, my name is Drew. My boy Brandon in the house. Today is Friday. You know what that means? That's our regular Friday morning, 1:30 buy-in, 10K guaranteed deep stack. Today's tournament has 137 players, creating a prize pool of $13,700. Now, today we're going to be playing for a top prize of $3,836.
Nice.
That's the start. We're not in the money yet. We're doing feature to final. Speaking of which, let's go to the action. We currently have, I believe there's 3 tables left, so we're going to be here for a while. We're in for the long haul.
What's going on, Andrew? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. What is good? Happy holidays, everybody, and happy holidays, Brandon.
Happy to be here. Happy to watch these guys duke it out for some prize money.
Right off the rip, we have an all-in situation here from Mr. Sniper himself, one of our regulars. Wow, we got a lot of regulars. Let's see if he gets some action.
Oh, I see Big Butter, seat 4. You already know who I'm rooting for. That is so loud. All right, Sniper going to be all in with King 8 off early on. Let's look at our chip stacks here. So Butch is our current feature table chip leader with 138K. And I believe Sniper is our short stack currently with 36,000, but plenty of time to work that stack back up. Bro, you all right?
I almost broke my knee.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. Best player at the table is my man Kevin, the dealer. Thanks, Biscuit. I'll let him know you said that.
Biscuit, what's up, brother?
Got a fan. Got a dealer fan. But yeah, the blinds being 1-2 with a 2, so Sniper just jam it in with 10 bigs and hope for the best 10 or 12 bigs. You take down 5K in blinds and you chip up. A little 20% chip up.
Did you see how many players were currently left?
Like I said,
like
I think there's 3 tables. It's like something like 27-ish
like
players
26,
left.
27, okay.
We'll have an update here.
Hopefully playing all the way down to a winner. I believe we're paying out 14?
Oh, the blinds are 2-4, even bigger. We're paying out top 15.
Okay.
So we got some time till we get to the money. 15th place being $231. Get your money back.
So Butch just going to flat the button with Queen 9 suited, and the blinds are going to come along 3 ways to a flop, and he flops top 2.
Easy game.
In position.
Oh, yeah,
Unfortunately, no one else has anything. Get some
See if we
table
get some
audio
table
up for
banter.
you guys.
Yep. No action there from Butch's top 2. So
Sniper been on a roll recently. Every time I'm on the stream, I see him in the final table.
he's a very solid and consistent player.
Big Butter almost made a run in our multi-flight, our last one.
He got final table, didn't he? Or he got almost final table?
I don't remember exactly when he finished, but
Right.
it was a brutal run out for him. Pretty sure he was carded for a while, and I think he ran aces into kings, if I remember correctly.
Wow, that's brutal. Speaking
Yeah.
of Big Butter having big hands, here comes Big Butter, big
He's like,
queens.
well, I'm here to get my money back.
He's going to raise under the gun here with queens to 9K.
Darren with ace-4 suited in the small blind. Facing kind of an uncomfortable raise size with his stack, but he is going to come along and see a flop. These portions of the tournaments are so weird because, like, you've already got the pot's already 34K. He's got 55K back and does flop top pair with a wheel draw.
Nice.
Great flop for him. I don't see him going anywhere.
Nice flop for Darren. He's gonna lead out.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I kind of I'd rather check and flow and just Alton just snap folds.
I
There,
mean,
not even trying to risk it. Probably knowing that Darren's not gonna bet out there without having a hand that involves an ace.
Yeah, you kind of miss an opportunity to get some C bets out and then just jam and just hope that you're good.
Even ace-4 suited from the small and the big maybe sometimes could be a 3-bet
A jam is
capable
a bluff.
type of hand. Maybe not as a jam, but 3-bet.
Because he opened to 13K.
But under the gun open is pretty strong.
That's true, yeah.
And so I kind of like just flatting, seeing a flop. I think leading is okay sometimes too, but when you get raised, you're going to be in a very uncomfortable spot with the ace-4 kicker. You're probably only going to get raised by aces, ace-king, ace-queen.
Okay, so 31 players left. We had 137 entries at the end of registration, so
Oh, there we go. 31 is the update. We got 31 players currently.
roughly 14K in the prize pool, paying out 15 spots. I finally played poker for the live poker for the first time in months, and
How did that go?
played one hand in an hour. Got it in pre kings versus ace king and lost. So business as usual.
Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of that. I haven't talked to you in a while. I played some cash game hands that were pretty brutal.
Oh yeah,
in both positive and negative ways.
Would like to hear about those.
How about a straddle, 7-4 of clubs, flop 7-7 deuce,
1-2, 2-5,
1-2. Flop 7-7 deuce, turn ace, river 4. I have sevens full of fours. Get it in with a young kid who I thought was an aggressive young kid. He has a7. Sevens full of aces to be my sevens full of fours.
Lesson: the maniac does sometimes have it.
Or don't play 7-4 suited.
Or that, yeah.
Don't get a full house.
Like,
How about
straddles?
How about? I straddle every button when I play cash. Yeah.
Well, the button, I guess, is a little overpowered, but I hate.
Under the gun straddle is better for the game. Button straddle is better for the player, the individual player.
I like straddling in every format besides 1-2. It's
Really?
just too short. You play too short with a 200, 300 cap. I think it's too short.
I find straddling even in a 1-2 cash game, it does add action. It actually encourages other players who were thinking about maybe doing it, and then it kind of eventually the game evolves into a.
Well, I guess if
1-2-5
everyone gets
game.
deep, and then it, yeah, that makes sense.
I find it makes for a good action game.
Chad gonna open here to 15K with King 10.
I flatted in position with 4 deuce of spade. Flop came 10-4 deuce. Turn 4. River queen. I get involved with the pre-flop raiser. What do you think he has?
Tens or queens?
Pocket tens. I really, because all the action was on the river, there was a part of me that like almost wanted to fold and put him on pocket queens. And I would have technically been right. He was trapping with pocket tens, so I had 4s full of deuces. He had 10s full on stuff. Yeah, that'd be dead to rights. Actually, technically, I had 1 out going to the river. So yeah, like you said, it was Oh, Butch has all the chips. Butch has 142,000. Paul with 126,000. Everybody else is under 100,000, but it's still early enough.
Yeah, it's one of the pitfalls of opening your range that much is you're going to get cooler more often. You just
Yeah,
will.
I find that I like to play hands when it comes to cash games. That's
I
why
hear you.
I feel like I take tournaments way more serious because I'm not playing those type of hands in
It
tournaments.
forces you to be,
more disciplined.
yeah. I get it. Chad, another regular on our live stream.
Chad.
Seen him. Yeah, I've seen him make some runs.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and say nobody here at this feature table is a stranger to.
No. Oh, a PLO player, C3, Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, he's a very solid PLO player.
He's also a pretty consistent tournament player.
Big butter. Big butter's out for. Ooh,
another big hand for.
Not gonna mess around here.
Yep.
Just gonna get it in.
The blinds at 2-4, 15 bigs. Yeah, I like this jam. Actually.
Shoving over a limp. Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more I like this jam. It's less than. It's like Yeah, 15 bigs. And Sniper might call off here because he's super short. But maybe he doesn't want to call. Yeah, he'd rather put the money in first. It's
Yeah.
harder
You
to
don't want
win.
to call off a king queen.
Correct.
Not beating much.
And that's why Javier is very consistent when it comes to tournaments, man. He's just very solid in his decisions.
Good folds are so profitable in tournaments.
Correct.
Arguably the most profitable thing you could do.
Probably one of the toughest things. You want to hear a crazy call I made a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Playing a day one of a multi-day. I opened King 10 suited. Button calls. Everybody else folds. Flop is like 8-3 deuce.
Mm-hmm.
I just decided not to get sticky or tricky. I just check.
Mm-hmm.
And the button checks. I'm like, all right, I think he missed 2. Turn pair the board like a 3 or a deuce. I check again. He now stabs like 6K. And then on the river, double pair the board, 8-3 deuce, 3 deuce. I check again. He fires 15K. I have 40K in my stack. I go deep into the tank. And I'm like, this. I just have a feeling like you don't have, like you have like a queen high or
like
jack
jack
high
high.
type of hand. Yeah, just bluff. I ended up calling. And he goes queen high. I'm like, do you actually? He goes, yeah. He flipped over queen jack off suit, and I flipped over king high, and the whole table was like, what the heck? That's like they were like looking at me like I'm crazy, but it kind of makes sense.
I mean, because I think if he has ace high on the river, he just checks back.
I think so too. With
Yeah.
showdown value, yeah. I think he bet because he didn't have showdown value. And
All right, Darren going to raise here. Patrick going to call with a pair, trying to set mine. Will not hit a set, but still does have the best hand.
I think it's going to be hard to play this hand out of position, multiple streets, especially if Darren keeps up the aggression. But if Patrick can put 2 and 2 together and figure out that Darren has ace high, maybe he can. Let's see how he proceeds. Yeah, I think he just.
Yeah.
I think he was maybe set mining and not feeling good about it. Usually when a player looks back at their hand, they tend to fold. Let's see what happens here. Yep, there it is. The tendency to fold after looking at your hand. Are they having a Taylor Swift conversation right now?
I was going to say.
I heard the word Swiftie.
Oh, goodness.
And then I heard the words best entertainer or something.
Did they just say she was the Michael Jackson of our time?
I hope not.
Can we just
I hope they
end
did
this
not.
entire era?
Let's please.
That is just. Well, we got to be. Well, that might be a way to get some people into our viewer. You know, we start
Is that
hyping
right?
up some Swiftie. You know, the NFL strategy.
Get the Swifties.
You know.
Hey, it worked for the NFL.
It
could
sure
work
did.
For us.
R.I.P. to that era. Travis Kelce's already like, yeah, I'm out. He made a comment the other day.
He said, "I'm out."
He basically did.
Wow.
Because Patrick Mahomes got hurt last week, season-ending knee injury, and someone asked him about next season, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, the Chiefs are going to be, you know, the Chiefs will be okay. He'll come back next year." He said the Chiefs will have him, like the Chiefs will be okay. Like he's you know,
Are they doing
disassociated.
terrible this year?
They were not doing great.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not going to
terrible,
make the
but
playoffs.
they're
They were very poor for their standards.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so he's basically hinting that he's done. He's done.
So
He's got that Swiftie money.
all the Chiefs fan can basically blame it on Taylor Swift.
I mean, they did
All
win.
this
You know.
If I was a Chiefs fan, I'd be blaming Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Big Butter getting it done with King High.
You know, it is actually crazy. She has a full-on online internet mob. Like
Oh, yeah.
If you say anything about her, like you'll
Right.
get bots in the comments, and then you'll get real people that are just like,
Does that mean we're going to start getting
"That's
we're
what I
gonna start
hate,
getting
dude."
doxxed?
Sorry, that was loud.
That was a little loud. Yeah.
That was loud.
It's okay. Paul here with 5s. Under the gun +1. You're going to bump it up. 9,000. Pocket 5s. Sniper found a hand he's willing to go with. Queen 8 suited.
Interesting here.
Yeah,
He is
he's
getting
super short.
he is getting short. Just praying that he's live at this point.
6 bigs. And I'm a little
It's probably
surprised to
good
see him choose his hand. The fact that he, you know, I guess maybe he thinks he has some fold equity. But Paul already has
No,
2 big
Paul's
blinds
got too
in.
much
He's
in
got to
there.
call
Yeah.
4 more bigs.
All right, praying that
We're
he's
off.
live, and he is. He'll take a flip all day here
We're
at this
gonna-
point.
We're off to the races.
And both his suits, yeah. He's got. Paul has no diamonds. All right,
Flop is
picks the gutter.
clean for Paul, except for Sniper does pick up some straight outs with a jack. That's a big brick.
Queen 8 or Jack. That won't be it. Fives are going to hold. Sniper will be eliminated in 31st place. And Paul adds to his chip stack, who's now our feature table chip leader at 160K. Okay, so I believe we're actually down to 27, so we should be doing some
Looking like
a
we're down to
balancing act soon.
final 3 tables. We should have some players coming in. Fill out the empty seats here soon. Now that Sniper's gone, we're looking at Fish and Chad being our short stacks here, both around 40K, both around the 10 bigs mark. 10K in blinds is gonna hurt. About a quarter of your chip stack if you got 40K. What is this? What is this? What's this? Testing, testing. What is that? Testing, testing.
I don't think that wasn't our audio.
You think that's nothing?
No.
You think it's anything? Oh, now I gotta check and make sure. Say something real quick.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, as long as this is on, we're fine.
Right. I just don't remember that ever being muted.
Yeah.
I thought we. There's been a time where me and Oak did the whole intro and realized that we were muted.
I've done that before. Yeah. Nancy and I have done that before.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it happens to the best of
It
us.
happens.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, like I don't know why we would start it and it's just randomly off. Like, because I know we didn't touch it.
It's PBKC picks. Looking at you, EJ.
Oh. Makes sense.
Let's see. Fish. Wow, both short stacks found an ace in their hand, and they're going for it. And Patrick on the small blind.
He's
wakes up with
just waiting.
queens. Really
Like,
good
please
spot
put in
for
more.
queens, yeah.
Darren here. Interesting. Now he's going to shove too. Or no, I'm sorry.
We have 3 all-ins, yep. 2 short stacks, 1 all-in, and then
It-
Patrick.
the action's on
Patrick went
Patrick.
all-in.
Yes, and then
For
Darren's
58.
behind with King 10 of diamonds. Okay.
Darren's getting a really sick
yeah.
price. I just don't feel like King 10 suited
No.
can win 4
Not
ways
strong
too
enough.
often enough, yeah. You really want to see a flop. King 10 suited.
Yeah.
Patrick in a commanding lead of
Really
his hand.
good shape. Both of them blocking each other.
There's only 2
with
aces
the
left
chance
in the
to
deck.
knock out 2 opponents.
Hearts and spades are both live, which is good for Chad. Only diamond for Fish and a 10 in the window. Now, a queen would be very bad for them. But they do improve. Wow, diamonds. Oh, no. No diamonds. It was King 10 of suited.
It was
Wow.
King 10 of diamonds. Yep.
And
he would've hit the
diamonds would've got
flush.
there. That's crazy.
Would hit 2 pair and a flush.
So Patrick with a big pickup here, about 100K pickup. Just took out 2 40K stacks plus the blinds and antes. That's a big come up for Patrick.
It's a cheat code to wake up with a monster in the blinds at this
Two
point in the
short
tournament
stacks
when you
all
get
in.
people shoving into you and they just have no clue what they're
It's like
walking
my
into.
favorite thing.
It really is the best. Like getting ace king in the big blind in a tournament with like 20 players left, it's the absolute nuts.
Actually, not 20 players left, but yeah.
You know,
Yesterday on my
roughly,
big blind.
Yeah.
There's a limp raise 3-bet. I look down at ace king on the big blind, and the guy who 3-bet is very aggressive. Like he's been spewing basically, and so I just jam all in. 'Cause it was about a pot size jam, which was like perfect sizing. Anyways, a jam for like 30K is early in tournament. Folds around and he snap calls. What do you think he has? Pocket sevens. 3-bet call off with pocket sevens. Yeah. Starting stack is like 30K, and just happy to get that flip in.
That's pretty much exactly how I got knocked out in my last
The
bracelet
pair or
event.
the ace king?
No, ace king in the big blind. Big stack opens. Most aggressive player at the table by far, 3 bets. I have a clear reshove stack, ace king of hearts. Big stack wakes up with kings. The other guy also has ace king.
Brutal.
So
Brutal spots.
yeah,
Bad shape. You think you're in pretty good shape, and then you're in super bad shape.
like yes, please.
Okay, now we super need a balance here. Let's see. We got 5 players, 4 seats open.
Dropping like flies.
I just realized we never got the 3 table like fill in. Waiting on some new players. Come on down. What do you think about that? Yeah.
It's a lot of time in the gym.
Gotta love social
For that.
media.
I don't think Mike McDermott would be thrilled.
Mikey McDermott.
Yeah, it's the best scene when he walks into the apartment. It's all empty. She left. He's like, you know what cheers me up? Rolled up aces over kings. Taking huge pots off of tourists.
My favorite line from that entire movie is, in the poker game of life, women are the rake.
Yep, that's
my favorite
that's,
line
I think
by
that's
far.
every guy's favorite line.
There's a lot of people who don't remember that line.
That's, yeah.
When I say that line, they're like, what?
I've seen that movie too many times.
Yep.
It's
Same.
so good, man.
There you go. I was about to say, Gio, there's a stack there. All right, so we got players. We're back in action. 25 left. 3 tables. There we go. We have Jeff Arnold
Right away.
and Bill.
Some big hands here. Big butter under the gun with ace queen off.
Oh, this could
Not
be
realizing there's a monster waiting
bad. This could be bad.
in the weeds right behind him. Jeff with aces, first hand of the feature table for him. And I believe he opened at 10K.
Wow,
he just
the sneaky flat from aces. I like
my
this
man
guy
is playing
already.
with fire.
And look at the short, like his stack is literally 10 bigs.
Yeah, he doesn't have a
behind,
lot.
bro.
I mean, you're right. He could have a whole, and it's his first hand too.
I love it.
I mean, I like it for us.
Yeah.
My first hand at the table, I might just shove because they don't know how tight I am.
If it's my first hand of a live stream table that I've never been on, I'll be like, dude, is this a setup? Like, I just look down at aces first hand. I feel like I'm being set up.
All right, we're gonna go heads up to a flop here.
Now put a queen high flop.
Big butter.
Make it
Yeah, that's
interesting.
horrible.
Oh,
King high boards. We'll see if he takes a stab.
he's gonna stab. I like the down bet to 6, and he just snap jams. Ugh, good try, Jeff. Good try, buddy. I respect it so much. He shows the aces.
Gets the extra 6K. Well, actually, no. He
I
probably
almost-
would have gotten the full double up if had he just shoved
Pre-flop?
free.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Because you see bet 6K, big butter.
He just said, "What was that 6K?" Yeah, that's what you bet on the flop.
Oh, that was your C bet, boss.
He forgot.
Big butter. All right, so now with the full table, Paul and Patrick leading the way in the chip department, and Bill is our short stack with 52,000. Already down to 24 players. It's like all the short stacks kind of just fell off right away.
Yep.
That's usually what that means. Butch with queens. Big hands going around.
Here we go.
Looks like a pretty big open.
Butch going with like what looks like a 4X sizing.
No, I think, or no, yeah, they're 2-4. Yeah.
Still 2-4.
Okay.
Probably
Opens up
2-4
to
for
16K.
a couple more minutes. I would like. I think the sizing is a little bit too big to defend with. I like to defend with hands like King 5 suited, but I think 4X opening is kind of big. And
Yeah.
now that Alton is getting down to the 10 and 12 big blind range, you kind of can't call off 3-4 bigs.
Are you a New Year's resolution guy?
There's no New Year's resolution that I've ever committed to,
Yeah.
so I give up. Yeah,
It's a very like overrated
thing to do.
Yeah. I mean,
How many times can you New Year, New Me?
that's
Before
that's
you
what I'm
just
saying, bro.
listen, man. I'm
Wait.
in my 40s
You
now.
mean
bro.
I'm the same person I was in high school?
I'm just
Pretty much.
realistic. I don't lie to myself anymore.
Yeah. The real play is to start, like, for you diet people, New Year diet people, just start at like Halloween. Start in October, and that way,
When all the big
going
deals
into
go
the
on?
holidays, you're at least ready for it.
That's a good point because with Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas being like the times you just feast.
Yeah, you're picking out.
Yeah. You want to get you want to get in the habit of dieting like way before then, right? 9 pairs. Bad for Jeff. He does have a flush draw, and he gets there.
He gets there
Wow.
sick. He's probably. I mean,
See how much
probably
can you
get paid too.
paid off.
That's a good size
15?
bet too. I like that sizing. Nice value bet.
Well,
Pop
Arnold didn't snap call.
might be a little bit worried about clubs.
No, he's gonna look him up.
Yeah, because the turn check.
And it's got the flush.
Yep.
Jeff getting pretty good
Both
value.
players
there.
checking the turn. Yeah, was probably what got him paid off.
Yep.
Arnold under-repped his hand a little bit. And a good size value bet from Jeff. Pot was like 36K, bet just 11.
And just like that, Jeff has chipped up just those 2 hands.
Up to
The way he
100,000.
played he started the table with 44,000 and pocket aces. Now he's quickly accumulated up to 100K chips. Wow, really? Alton with another monster
This is
hand
crazy,
here.
bro. Button open for Big
Nope.
Butter. Jeff going to let it go.
No action.
Arnold just takes it down again. I think that's like the 3rd time he's had that.
Yeah, Alton's already had queens, jacks, ace queen.
Next hand blinds will be up. Paying out 15 spots. And 4K for first.
Three players in this hand, but I don't see any. We lost the graphics, so we're going to have to guess. I'm going to guess nobody had anything. It was just all in, full, full, fold. Next hand. Whoops. Blinds are now up to 3-6 with a 6K ante. It's 15K, or there's 15 big blind stacks. Just shrink a little bit down to 10 bigs there. Well, Big Butter's got 77. 60K being a 10 big blind stack. Looking at Bill, Arnold, and Alton with the shorter stacks here, looking for a double up. Paul gonna raise here. King Jack offsuit.
All right, heads up to a flop. All hearts. Good flop for Paul.
He does have a heart, he does have the chips, and he has position. He's going to use all of those to make this continuation bet. That's going to win the hand. I don't see Butch continuing here with the Jack-9 offsuit.
All right, blinds are up with 3-6-6. Interesting here. Darren going to open it up here under the gun with 4 deuce of clubs. I think he heard you talking about this hand earlier, buddy. Oh, big
I like
butter.
I like it, Darren. Big Butter with another big hand is crazy. I respected Darren, although I think it's a little bit on the maniacal side to raise under the gun with 4 deuce suited. Maybe he's getting bored. Darren's getting a little bored. Decided to open up his range.
Yeah, agreed.
To the top 80% of hands.
I respect it. I just don't recommend it, you know.
Pretty standard, just all in from
Big butter.
from
He was in
Alton.
fact kidding.
I mean, Alton, he's going to, 13 big blinds. I mean, what else are you going to do there? I'm happy to shove ace king. I just realized, are we maybe getting is nobody chatting, or are we don't have the chat box from YouTube? Let's find out. Nope, nobody's chatting.
Be like that around the holidays, you know.
Folds around a small versus big. Does Patrick make a move, or does he just give him the walk? He's going to try and sneak in with the 10-3 offsuit.
All right, Darren lets him see a flop.
Darren's going to allow it. Allow the sneak in. Everybody misses. Quick check, check.
Turn pairs the board. No one going to take a stab.
double paired board. Queen high is going to be good.
Do you have a set amount of times that you're willing to rebuy into a specific event, or is it?
Yes. I try to limit myself to like 2 bullets.
Yeah, same.
Because I think once you start to get to the 3-4 range, it's
You're full on.
You need
tilting.
What do you need? Final table to like get your money back, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain events. I'm not proud of it, but I put 4 bullets into the 2 mil guarantee. But that's obviously
Well,
like
if the value's
such a big
there,
tournament that's worth it. Yeah.
That's understandable.
Other than that, no.
Understandable.
I think I've mostly always regretted any time I bought in more than 3 times, or definitely me buying in 3 times. I think 2 bullets is my max for any given one tournament. There was a guy yesterday who had rebought 8 times within the re-entry period.
It's insane.
I busted him twice. Remember the guy I was telling you about, 7s versus Ace King?
Uh-huh.
I watched him rebuy, and I got it to a table. He mentioned 8 bullets. I was talking to Erwin. I don't know if you know Erwin. He said he busted him 3 times. I was like, oh, I got him twice.
Thank you for your donation, sir.
Yeah, pretty much. Patrick hasn't been doing much ever since that Queen's hand. Now he's got Ace King. Alton opened under the gun.
Nice to have it on the button, too. Did he just call? I think he did.
This is a very sneaky little flat here. I think I'd rather just play the hand straight up and 3-bet, which is the... Uh-oh, that invites Darren in, and then we can't see Paul's cards, but he's getting a really sick price here. 9 to make, he's getting like 5 to 1.
Incredible price, yeah. Pretty much just have to flick it in. Closing the action, too. All right, so we're going to go 4 ways to a flop here. Ace King on the button. Big butter with a wheel draw. Not sure what Paul has.
I feel like if anybody has those type of cards, it's Paul. Oh,
yeah,
and yep, he's going to lead.
Maybe he's got like a 5-6 or an Ace-3, something like that.
This is the problem with flatting on the button with Ace King. I really think trying to get your hand, you're trying to get all in pre-flop, you're more likely to get somebody to call with like an Ace Queen, a hand that you dominate and can win with just Ace King high.
Yeah.
Right here, you're going to have a lot of problems. You're going to have trouble trying to win here with Ace high. 4 ways.
Right.
The
equity of Ace King goes down massively with
per players.
Yeah, 3-4 players in the hand. You want to get that.
Plus,
and plus, they could check it to you when when you're the 3-better. They're going to check this board to you pretty much always, and you can take it down rather than them bluffing into you, and then you have to fold. So,
I think just to make your decisions easier, that's why I like playing the hand straight up. I mean, I wouldn't even mind just jamming with a 100K stack. I mean,
and plus, yeah, when you 3-bet with Ace King, you can also represent the bigger pairs, so you don't have to just depend on hitting the flop.
I think when you have less than 20 bigs and Ace King and a single raise pot, I think it's very.
Or just jam.
I would probably just jam.
Yeah,
that way you guarantee seeing all 5 cards.
Even if it is a slight overbet, it can't really be that bad. I mean.
Sounds like a lot of commotion in the background.
Yeah, we can hear some some fireworks going on. All right, so Darren's just going to flat the button, 5-4 suited, wanting to see a cheap flop. I believe both blinds have come along, so we're going to go 3 ways to a flop here. Certainly not a flop that would hit any limpers. It checks around. No one going to try to represent anything. I believe the turn was a club, so Darren picking up a flush draw. Great time to place a bet here with 0 showdown value and takes it down. 22 players left. We will be paying out 15. All right, so Bill's going to shove under the gun +1 with king queen off. Butch right behind him with king jack suited. Ends up making a good fold. Pretty early position to call that off. A little too light. Jeff not realizing there's a shove, going to give that up. And Bill, another one of our nightly tournament regulars, going to stay alive for at least one more hand. We do have our multi-flight, again, 100K guarantee, $300 prize pool coming up in January. Our first flight will be Thursday, January 8th at 11:15. Those day one flights will be running all the way through Saturday as per usual, and day two will be Sunday, January 11th at 12:15.
I tell you, that's the one tournament I wish I could play in.
Dude, it's so sick.
Speaking of not dieting and, bro, this, yeah, that's why do you think I brought a bunch of,
Appreciate it, bro. I'm like, dude, you might be.
feeling snacky, so I brought a bunch of cookies.
Appreciate it, brother.
We got all types of snacks.
Yeah, as I was talking about dieting earlier, I put a chocolate chip cookie in my mouth. I will say, if it wasn't for Chipotle and Pollo Tropical, I'd be 20 pounds heavier. For sure.
I'm not a big fan of Chipotle, I gotta say. Pollo Troppy Chops are top tier.
Oh, they're fire.
Top tier.
They're literally, yeah, they're the best. No question.
Oh my God. 10 high flop.
Oh, no. A one outer on the case 10.
Patrick probably thinks he flopped best.
Paul's like, yes, I like this. Please lead into me while I have top set. I mean, he's got to think. Patrick has air here.
You're trying to think of how to get all the money.
I mean, I just think you just call. Oh, he's going to shove.
Wow.
Interesting. I mean, there's no flush draw out there. And, yeah.
Wow. Patrick is in really bad
Patrick
shape.
eating running straight for a chop or running
queens.
Pretty gross flop, especially 10's having, I think, slow played pre, right? Or
Yeah, he flatted the raise.
He just flatted the raise and flop top set. That's 6 spot for him. In really good shape for. Oh, does pick up the chop outs.
That's one.
I'll take the blame for that if it happens.
Wow.
Nope. No chop.
Unfortunate timing for Patrick to flop top pair. Which one of these do you want? I'll take the other one. All right. I don't even know what everything is, but.
Thank you, bro. Paul, just like that, up to 334,000. 40% of the feature table chips in play. That was a massive spot for him.
Like I said, Paul is very solid tournament player. His decision-making skills are pretty good at the poker table. 330, that's a huge stack at this stage of the game.
I mean, if you're sitting there in Patrick's spot with Queen 10, I believe, yeah, he bet out. Yeah, he bet right. He bet the flop, and then Paul re-jammed the flop. I mean, you just letting that
go. I think.
It's like, what worse hands would be doing that?
I think, yeah.
Maybe like a Jack 9.
Definitely losing to
I could maybe
Ace 10, all the sets. You're in bad shape against a lot of Paul's range, I think, his jamming range.
I think the only hand you're really beating is Jack 9. Like a hand that flopped open-ended with an over. Another, okay. Bill waking up with aces. Arnold first to act in the small blind. You don't let that go. Butch raised under the gun with Queen Jack suited, and now Bill going to wake up to a surprise. And Butch is a relatively tight, I think a relatively tight player from what I've seen so far.
He's really not, though.
He's not? Okay. Well, then what do I know? I guess he's just been kind of card dead.
He's not a maniac at all, but Butch, just like here, he likes to.
He likes to dabble. You know, I get it. Queen Jack suited's a good-looking hand. But now Bill's shoving under the gun. I mean, there's really nothing that you're beating at this point.
Queen 10.
Please. I think we'll have the Epstein files released before he shoves Queen 10 there.
It's true. I don't think Butch is actually in the tank right now. I think he's kind of just posturing.
Yeah.
It's not even really having your hand caught in the cookie jar. It's just I just feel like Butch hasn't opened a lot. He doesn't want the table to think that his opens are light like that. So
That's exactly it. And I'm one of like the people that kind of defends posturing. I think sometimes you have to. When you just like snap fold
for
when you're
mitigating
bluffing,
purposes, that way you don't
you don't want your image to be affected like that.
If you have if everybody figures out that you'll fold to a lot of 3-bets, then you're just gonna constantly get 3-bet. I think that did happen to me this week. I'm trying to remember the hands. Like I literally opened like I can think of 2 instances in the past few months where this happened. I opened with a hand like, let's call it ace-5 suited or ace-4 suited. Guy to my left immediately 3-bets. Guy to his left just jams all in. 4-bet jam cold. Comes back to me, I fold. Very next hand, by the way. Very next hand I get aces. I do the same thing, 2.5x. Same guy to my right, 3-bets. A different player, 4-bet jam. Come back to me, I'm like, I don't tank. I mean, I don't flat. I don't instantly, I don't snap call or whatever. I just kind of like, okay, I call. And then I got the other guy to call. Aces versus kings versus ace-king.
So sick. Hope you hold.
I held, yeah. It's like a 9-high board. But it's hard to tell. In that hand, obviously, actually both hands, when I had the ace-4 suited, it was Randy who 3-bet me with 10s, and then like one of the blinds just jammed all in with ace-queen. I'm like, all right, I have the worst of it. And then the next hand, it's hard to tell if somebody's, picked up on the fact that you're folding 3-bets, or if they actually have hands. And typically obviously 10s versus ace-queen, they had hands, and obviously ace-king versus, everything made sense. Sometimes it's hard to tell when people are messing with you.
Yeah, I think that's a common problem that a lot of players have, especially if they try to like shot take and stuff. They think, oh, this guy's just bullying me.
I have this tendency, which I need to stop doing, of thinking that people are 3-betting me light. But in smaller buy-in tournaments, these guys just don't 3-bet light.
No, they don't.
They always have it.
They almost always have it, bro. That's just a good rule to live by. Until they show you that they don't have it, they have it.
I opened. There's a specific hand I remember. I opened with King Jack suited. This aggressive Spanish guy 3-bet me, and I'm hoping that it's light. I'm figuring he's 3-betting light, so I 4-bet jam.
Right.
He snap calls queens. So I'm just like, okay, just nobody ever 3-bets light, huh?
No, they're rarely getting out of line, bro.
At Coconut Creek, actually, I think it was last week on a Wednesday tournament. I was getting deep, not quite final table yet, but this guy to my left who I played with, and I know he's not amazing, but he opens it up. I raised with, man, I don't remember the hand. I think it was like king, queen off. He 3-bets me, comes back to me. I just fold because I just don't think, I don't want to play out of position with king, queen. Same situation, orbit later. I opened with ace-10 suited. He 3-bets me again. I'm like, bro, this guy can't just have it every time, right? I 4-bet jam. He snap calls ace-king. I'm like, dang it. Now I think maybe I should have jammed last time with the king, queen, maybe. Or he just always has it.
I just assume they have it.
I guess he just always has it. I think the reason I 4-bet jam on this specific player is because he busted me on day 2 of the 100K a couple weeks ago when I had kings.
Yeah.
I opened kings. He 3-bets. When my 4-bet, I just 4-bet. I bombed it. It was like 40 bigs when I jammed, and he goes deep into the tank and calls ace-queen off, flop ace-queen.
No force.
Makes me wonder, is that a situation where I should have been trappy? I feel like when it's on day 2s, when it's late in tournaments, I feel like you should play more straightforwardly. I'd rather get the money in with kings pre-flop, but sometimes I guess you can flat. But I don't like flatting out of position.
I hate that.
I don't know. But if I would have just flatted, I would have saved 200K in chips because the flop was ace high.
Yeah.
So
I mean, hindsight's 20/20.
I've been hitting. Yeah, that's true. I've been losing to a lot of silly 2-outer, 3-outer scenarios, but it's part of the game. Look at this what is this, four-way
Yes,
action?
yeah, so Paul opens under the gun with king queen off. Bill just going to flat the button, jack 10 suited.
All right.
Understandable. Now Darren, fond of hands like this, but he's going to show some discipline, let it go. Paul opening under the gun, so.
Yeah, I feel like 5 deuce suited is definitely in Darren's range of hands that he'd like to play, but maybe he just doesn't want to do this
Paul
one.
is not really a guy you're going to exploit too often, I don't think. So 10 high board, he is going to lead into.
I think he's going to stab and see where he's at.
Or C-bet, I mean.
This is
C-bet into Bill. And
snap all in from Bill.
yeah.
And I like the snap fold from Paul. He's not going to posture. He's not going to save face. He's just going to go, okay, here you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Sorry if that was loud.
Sorry.
It probably was. Paul still with a commanding 300. Is that my phone? Oh, it's your phone. Paul lost a few chips, but he still got 300K in chips. Wow, and everybody else has under 100K. Okay, Bill has 150K after winning that hand. But yeah, everybody else, man, short. 10 bigs, 15 bigs, 15 bigs. Wow. Everybody's under 20 bigs. Bill is the only one over 20 bigs, other than obviously Paul, who has 300K. He's got more like 50 bigs. Really big stack at this stage. Arnold, I'm going to make a small raise here with queen 10 off. I kind of like it, although now he's getting short and probably going to be committed if he hits any pair on the flop. Darren folded ace 4 suited from the small blind. I'm a little bit surprised to see him fold that hand. Paul might want to defend here with jack 8 suited. Excuse me. Yep, Paul's going to defend. That's a jack-jack flop. Check, check. So Arnold's not going to try to make a move here. Paul said, I gave you one free card, and now it's time to put in some chips. Arnold did not immediately fold, even though he has queen 10. Oh, he's going to peel to the river. Ace on the river. Looks like the type of card that would hit Arnold's range after checking the flop. Just flatting on the turn. Yeah, Paul's going to ask for the rest of the chips, and Arnold's going to have to fold there. Paul being a nice guy showing the jack. Paul just got back some of the chips that he lost to Bill. Right back over the 300K mark. 55 big blinds, such a big stack at this stage. D'Artagnan. What's up, Travis? How you been, brother? Yes, sir, I'm in the house tonight. It's your boy, Droodle. Droodle1 on Twitch, YouTube. What else? Discord. Droodle1 on all my socials. So this is D'Artagnan. This is my boy Travis, bro. Me and him actually got into dealing. Me, him, and Mark, tall Mark downstairs.
Yeah.
The three of us used to work at Applebee's like 20 years ago.
No shot.
And we all got into poker around. We used to play $20 house games around the kitchen table till 6 in the morning, right? Tell him I'm lying. What's going on, bro?
Does
How
he
you
look
been,
like
bro?
man beaten by a pair of jacks?
I only have jacks.
That's sick.
My man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. You're the man. So wondering if Steffi Mo knows who I am. Oh, I'll have to let her know that D'Artagnan is, Travis. I saw you and your girl in the chat the other day, and I was the only one who recognized. And what's funny is a lot of the people, like, they have their same the same names, screen names for, like, their Instagram,
Right.
for their Twitch, their YouTube. So like I'm like friends with a lot of these people. I see their names. I'm like, hey, I know who that is. There she is. Hi, Vita. Long time. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in, chatting. It's been very quiet today. Well, we haven't been quiet, but the chat has been very quiet today, and that's okay. It's just a regular
happens.
Friday.
Yeah, Mark is here. Yeah, he's
The
been here.
gamer tags,
Mark's been here
yes,
for a
that's
couple
true.
years.
The gamer tag, your Rocket League, Fortnite. I always see on Fortnite. I'm assuming that's your kid playing. Miss you guys, bro. I'm really hope you guys are doing well.
Dude, Rocket League is for sickos, man. I respect good Rocket League players. I can't do it.
One of my good friends used to like make videos like Rocket League content. He was like one of those dudes who could like control the ball in the midair.
Oh,
my
yeah.
god,
No,
he was
they're
crazy.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just never touch the ground at any
Yeah.
point during the game. I'm like, bro, you're sick.
Butch taking it down with one of those bets. That's something I never do, bro. I never just like bet 90% of my chips.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
It makes sense for ICM implications, but we're not quite there yet. So, long time see you in January. All right, Vita, sounds good. Are you guys not in Florida anymore? I love to see it. So cute, Travis. I respect that you have your. He teaches poker class, poker dealing. He teaches poker dealing.
That's what's up.
My 12-year-old is a grand champion in Rocket League. That's crazy. That's
sick.
awesome. Yeah. That's cool.
It's like you ever seen Ready Player One, the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Like Shaito, the little kid Shaito.
I don't remember.
He's like, bro, you're the coolest 12-year-old in the world. He's like, I know.
Ready Player One. Wasn't that like a quiet like Spielberg film? That
No.
maybe he was a producer or something like that.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
Ready
so.
Player One is awesome. It has a lot of pop culture, video game, and
Oh, it's so sick.
movie
It's such a good
references.
movie.
It's a fun one. It's definitely a fun one. We have a 4-way limp pot here. Everybody misses. Jeff's got a gut shot. Just Deal LLC.
Where are where are you guys located?
Shout out to Just a Deal LLC, my boy's business, teaching poker dealing. So 7-7-10 on this flop. Everybody misses. Butch decides to stab, and it's looking like it's going to work here. We got White Gravy in the chat rooting for Big Butter.
Bro, who doesn't root for? Bro, I root for
Pembroke
Big
Pines.
Butter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are so local. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to link up sometime, buddy. I'll be in touch. Big Butter. One in the chat for Big Butter.
Just Deal LLC. Nice, dude. I'll bookmark that.
You can check it out on Facebook. Just Deal LLC. I'll tell Steffi Mo that you said hello, Travis. You were at the creek at one point with me and Stephanie. Am I remembering that correctly? When me and Steph used to work at the creek. Paul with a very playable king queen suited. Darren's not going to get frisky with the king deuce suited. Paul's going to make a standard 2.5x sizing. Wow. We can't see what Alton's hand is, but he is jamming all in. Big Butter. Oh my God, bro. Queens again? Are you serious? This is like the only hand this guy ever gets.
Dude. He's got it 4 times in like an hour.
He really averted danger of the ace queen versus aces. And it's only 7 more big blinds to call. Like, Paul might actually feel the need to call off here, even though I just feel like you have 3 outs a lot. I mean, you're hoping, actually, you could be flipping against a lot of 8s, 9s, 10s type of hands. Pocket pairs that are lower than, yep.
He thought he had just enough equity to flick it in there.
So Paul's going to see the bad news. Oh, Calvin, you didn't frame the cards. Wow, what a flop for king queen. He's got
Flops
outs.
open ender.
Yeah.
With a backdoor flush draw.
Oh
too.
my God, he
turns
binks it right on the
straight
turn.
with a royal redraw.
With the royal draw,
That is disgusting, bro.
There you go, Matt.
There you
That's
go,
what I'm
Matt.
saying,
Show
Matt.
him.
Tell Calvin, bro. We can't see nothing, bro. Wow, that's tough game for Alton.
Down
Queens
goes,
versus
down
king
goes
queen.
Big Butter.
And Big Butter is
Big Butter.
Busto. Unfortunately,
I can't believe it's not butter.
another big pickup for Paul, bro. He's got a 400K stack. He has as much as the rest of the table combined. 260, 320. Bro, he literally has as much as the rest of the table combined,
That's
give or
sick.
take. That's crazy.
Got half the chips in play.
About half the chips
in
of the feature table chips. Not all
Yeah,
of the chips in
feature
play,
table chips,
but
yeah.
wow, is that a big... Oh, yeah, obviously, Travis. Well, you and me worked at Mardi Gras many, many years ago. But I'm talking about, I forgot about you, me, and Steffi Mo at Easy Game When the Poker Gods Bless You. Yeah, that's been it's been the all Paul show this game. He's a very solid player, and he's been playing very well, and he's been running really well. So, easy game.
Darty, you guys on Facebook?
D'Artagnan is on Facebook. Maybe I don't want to put him on blast.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
But here, I'll show you his. I don't want to put your government name in the,
Yeah,
in the
yeah, I
chat,
got
so
you.
I
No, it's all good.
showed Brandon your Facebook, Travis, and then you can look up the Just Deal LLC. Here we have a short stack all in here, Arnold. Getting a call from Jeff in the cutoff with deuces. Wow, ace-3, and we're flipping. I'd be so happy to be flipping with ace-3. That's crazy. It's a pure flip. Oh, I guess there was maybe an ace or 3 folded, so it's a 60-40 flip. Big brick flop. Deuces are holding. Oh, some counterfeit outs. Nope. Arnold is done. Little pickup there from Jeff with deuces. We're 5-handed here. Do we need a balance, or are we about to be down to... So, were we already down to two tables, or... I think we need a balance. Travis, do you play poker anymore? Did you quit that? You quit that. Yep, we're going to have to be on hold while we get a little balance here. Okay, yeah, so they're breaking a table currently. We're bringing down some new players to... Look at this, 49% of chips at... Well, just at this feature table. But, I mean, that could very easily be 20, 30% of the whole entire chips in the price. Nah, well, yeah, I guess. Let's see. What's the starting stack? Do you know?
Should be... hold on.
Let's find out. Let's do some numbers.
For this one, it should be 20K. For our Friday, it should be 20.
All right. Well, if that's the case, 137 players... times 20K, 2.7 million in chips. Oh. So, yeah, that's like 20% of the chips.
Yeah, you got run a quarter.
10% is
20%,
270K, 20%. So he's got almost 20% of the chips in play. What is a bad B jackpot right now? I believe it's right around the 50K mark.
It's around 50,000.
It was like 46 last I checked a few days ago, and I haven't been downstairs today because no point. I'm up here in the office, in the live stream office. Anyways, yeah, right around 50K is our bad B jackpot. We do have a progressive as well. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have progressive jackpot. Progressive high hands. And most of the time, our royals get up to like 2, 3, 4,000 every now and then. I don't know what they are currently this weekend because they update every day. But Palm Tree Trading Co. The dealer is great. I haven't played in a year and a half. Kind of just lost love for the game. Surprisingly coming back now that I'm teaching. Here I am watching these, so it's a newfound love. I get that. I know that you're just like me, Travis. We've been in this business a very long time. You go through phases of loving and hating poker, especially playing poker. I've gone through loving and hating phases of loving and hating dealing itself. Ever since I started here at Palm Beach Kennel Club, I have like a newfound love for poker. The community here is very very positive. A lot of people come to me and talk about hands and things like that.
For sure.
And I play a lot of tournaments, so I have pretty good rapport with a lot of these tournament players. I just played a tournament yesterday.
Yeah, dude. This room,
I see
because
a lot of regular. I bump into people all the time.
For sure, bro. It's like 85% regulars.
There was a guy. There's a Spanish dude, Anthony, and he's been on a live stream before. I was playing. I got the final 2 tables of the 100K last week at the Hard Rock. Anyways, I was sitting next to him for a while. He's like, "Wait, where do I know you from?" He's like, I took off my hat and glasses. He's like, "Oh, you." He's like, "I've seen you on the live stream." I'm like, "Yeah." So he like recognized me from the live stream and
That's
whatnot.
sick.
So you kind of get a little bit. I feel like like I have a good rapport with tournament players.
Yeah, that was the unexpected thing. Like when I first got into poker, was just like the network of people that you connect to when you're in that poker world.
Mm-hmm. It's a small community.
Dude,
really,
it really is. But you make like so many connections. You know, because these guys, you're all playing at the same properties, and you're bouncing back and forth, and you see each other left and right. So
I've become really cool with Roy recently because Roy plays a lot of tournaments, and me and he always ask me, what are you playing this week? I'm like, oh, Roy, did you, I go to him like, what'd you do this? Did you play? What are your plans for this week? So I talk tournaments with a lot of guys, and a lot of guys, you'll see that they have plans, what tournament they want to play. All right, the table just got more fun. We got Mr. Brian Vasquez coming in with 240K.
Oh boy,
let's go.
Lots of action.
This was already an action table, and we're going to get...
And we're 2 away from the bubble. Sheet.
So now we have Bill, who opened up the button. Butch jammed it all in from the small blind with ace-king. Bill asked for a count, but we already know he can't call off here with king-9 off. Last tournament you played was in Vegas when we dealt the WSOP. So I have this... I don't know, Travis, do you remember... Phil. Oh, yeah, you worked at Hard Rock. You and Vita worked at Hard Rock. There's a kid named Phil. I think you know Phil. Phil Drigant. Me and him have like a friendly little rivalry going on because our Hendon mobs are very similar. We started paying attention when we both had around 35K in like earnings, and now I just passed the 50K mark, and I'm hoping within the next few months maybe I can get up to the 100K mark. But we have a friendly little rivalry going. But I play a lot more tournaments, so my ROI is actually probably way worse than his.
Yeah. My first year, my Hendon mob was really good, and then the next 4 years, I just played cash.
There was 1 year, like 15 years ago, where like between like online tournament and stuff, I was like in the top 10 percentile in the world or some stuff like that. But it wasn't like it was never like a millionaire. It was just the fact that you make a couple thousand, tens of thousands of dollars online, and then it's hard for like what's it called? Not a lot of people. Yes, Phil Drigant. Wait, Travis, you worked here? You worked at Kennel Club at some point? Oh, wait, there's some commotion on the table. They're talking about paying the bubble? Oh, I just see Ken. So Ken's on the table. That's another one that I played a couple tournaments with Ken, and now he talks to me about poker now. But he plays 2-5 pretty regularly. He's been playing a lot of tournaments lately. Are we hand for hand? Wait, I missed what's happening.
I think we are.
Either we're hand for hand or they're paying the bubble. Well, we're definitely 16.
Or they're offering to pay the bubble.
We're on the pure bubble right now. All right, everybody's going to pull out $10 and we're going to pay the bubble, so we don't have to go hand for hand. We're going to skip hand for hand and go right back to the action. Really enjoyed working with everyone here. Going to have to come see you guys. Yeah, man, come down, sit. I love Kennel Club, bro. Everybody, ever since I came here, bro, everybody's been very welcoming. Everybody's very, very cool, very laid-back environment to work in.
It really is kind of the nuts, to be honest.
Vita's going to... Oh, that's why Vita said see you in January. Vita's coming to the... No way. Vita's going to be here. His girl is going to start working here in January. That's very interesting.
Very cool. Very cool.
I see you soon, Vita.
Well, welcome.
That's what she meant by see you in January. I get it. I'm pretty sure Vita knows Juan. You're already going to know a bunch of people here, yeah. I met Vita when she was best friends with Brandy back when I was dating Brandy 10 years ago. I don't know if she told you that, Travis. Wait, what?
In Vegas, they weren't allowed to chop, and they're like,
I heard a story. I heard a story just like that. So WSOP had this like rule where they don't allow chops. They had to pay out whatever position was payout position. Anyways, this one guy who was like, I don't know, I don't want to say, he was like Russian or one of those countries in that area. And he was like, they pay like little in taxes, so give me first place money. And then what he ended up doing was getting first place money, asking for security escort, and he walked away with the first place money. How scummy is that, bro? I mean, how can they allow? I mean, nowadays, right? It's more. It doesn't make sense to me when you have a poker tournament. It's their money, and you're not going to allow them to do what they want with their money. But I mean, we're talking about 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I think it was just a different time. And I think, especially when there's big money on the line and tax implications, I wouldn't want to pay if I get first place money and I have to pay first place money, but I'm paying out. Like it doesn't make sense.
No, I get it. Subtitles.
I missed it. What is Calvin talking about? I don't even know what he's talking about. So we have Brian here opening it up with 8-7 suited. I kind of like this raise. Butch not feeling it with the King Jack suited on the button. Interesting.
Some respect for Brian. Takes it down.
I'm really surprised to see that Butch didn't at least.
Yeah, late position open from him.
I guess.
King Jack suited is doing pretty well. I didn't see what his stack size was.
Butch has 120. He got
125K?
like 20 bigs. I guess he's looking for an all-in or full type of hand.
Well, they are on the bubble.
Oh, no, but they just paid the bubble.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hey, we're not playing hand for him.
Yeah. Hello.
So with that, everybody's in the money. We don't $10 a person. So what is that? Somebody's going to get 160. But after that, 15th, 14th, and 13th place are all $231 with a little pay jump for 12, 11, 10, and then we get the final table money with a pay jump on every bust out is a pay jump. Ian on the button, feeling frisky. 8-7 offsuit. Paul on the big blind with a mountain of chips and 5-4 suited. He's going to look Ian up.
Plenty of chips here. Ian somewhat deep, sitting in 190K. Interesting flop here. Bottom pair with the backdoor flush draw. I like
Ian's got a gut shot
here. Gut shot on the king high board. Position, betting lead, all the good things. And Paul is going to, looks like he wants to peel one.
It's hard to make a pair around here. Check raise. I like this check raise a lot.
Here. This is strong.
And a snapful from Ian. This is what I'm talking about. Paul is very aware when it comes to tournaments, and I think I don't know if it was a soul read or so much of it. He was just testing the waters with that check raise. But
what did you see what Ian's C-bet size was?
I think it was like 21. Was it 16 or 21? One of those.
It might. I mean, the pot was already like. Actually, I didn't see, but.
Really great check raise there.
Sometimes there's a bet sizing tell, but
yeah.
I mean, he'll find out really quickly whether he has anything, because you can just shut it down at that point. If
I just thought of something from what you said, the bet sizing tell. Like there's been, I can think of a couple times where like a player opens, and then like the flop goes check, and then on the turn he just like c-bets for the same exact amount. I'm like, that's never a real hand.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I raise that bet a lot of the times, and it works. A lot of the times. Daisy in the house. What? There we go. You're talking about Brian. Paul talking about Brian. Brian comes to whenever he plays a tournament, he averages about 10 Coors Lights per tournament. Yeah. That's why Paul said, "Where'd the guy go with the Coors Light?" Yeah, Daisy came over. I was a couple weeks in when Daisy showed up, and I helped her kind of get acclimated. But yeah, honestly, Travis, bro, I've been playing. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of poker lately. I think Palm Beach has very consistent, like, bro, high percentage. I mean, I would say 95% of our dealers are all very competent and good dealers. Bro, I'm playing at some, bro. God, there's so many dealers. If you're playing in a tournament and you get 3 bad dealers in a row, like they're slow or they're just like clueless, oh my God, it's so tilting. That's been happening to me every now and then when you go to the Hard Rock, bro. They've just been hiring people who seems like they don't even know what the word poker means.
Yeah, dude. WSOP, same thing. I mean, just because they need so much help.
The
WSOP
you need
is really
thousands
bad.
of dealers. Yeah, I've heard some horror stories.
It's terrible.
I've heard some horror stories from WSOP. Yeah, they just need bodies to fill up the seats at some point, and they just like, hey, do you want to have a job? Come on in.
You remember that dealer?
Oh yeah, that's what Travis just said. Yeah, imagine WSOP. Yeah. I can't even imagine, bro.
It's
just
really bad.
Just you gotta hire thousands of dealers.
And you just gotta know it going into it, and just try to be patient. Like,
of course.
If anything, bro, just help them out, because like if you're rude to them, it's just gonna make it worse.
They treated you and Vito like royalty. Oh, because you guys are you guys are experienced and you know what you're doing. Of course,
you guys are hard to find. I mean, especially out there.
Yeah, man.
I haven't been out to WSOP to do. I was wondering how it was.
Oh, queen high flop. Really good for Ian, really bad for Ken. And just like that, Ken is gone. So Ken is our soft bubble, unofficial bubble, but you're going to get the bubble money. Basically, he just got his money back. See you downstairs, Ken. Guarantee he's going downstairs to play 2-5 right now. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah, Ken will be down there. He cash game. Cash game regular. Don't blame me with all of our promotions going on. High hands every 15 minutes, and I didn't look at the progressives downstairs currently, but I'm sure all the Royals are over 1,000.
I gotta imagine that. Yeah, they're always. Sometimes, what was the biggest one we've seen? I've seen one that was like 7,000.
I dealt one.
Unfortunately, never hit it.
Like a month and a half ago, $6,500 Royal in Hearts.
Whew, sick. I think the biggest one I dealt was a $3,300 Spade Royal.
That's sick.
Gave me 10%. That was awesome.
Good for you, bro. You got more than me.
Fire.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, it was 33 plus the high hand, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, my guy got 6,900.
But no, he gave me like $300. I was happy with that.
Heck
I'm super happy.
bro.
Yeah, I'm super happy with
that's
that,
sick.
boy.
Absolutely.
So just like that, we're down to 15 players now. And if we have 7, the other table's got to have 8-ish. Whoa, we got a whole paragraph. All right, give me 1 second.
You guys are the only dealers in the house.
I sat at table, started dealing. The lady in seat 1 said, wow, thank you. You're the second good dealer. Second probably we've had today. We had one a few hours ago. I jokingly laughed, said probably my fiance. That was a break table, and I went to take a picture of Vita, show the lady, and it was her. Yeah. you two got the top 2. Oh, you guys are engaged now? That's awesome, man. Congrats. I didn't realize. That's so cute. Man, I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, I've only played World Series, not the main event or anything crazy like that. I played the employee event in like 2014. I've never been back since. I would love to go back to Vegas. Maybe next year. Matt. Excuse me, sir. Oh, you guys are planning to go next year? Awesome. Hey, maybe I should set some money aside. Between Brian and Paul, they have like a quarter of the chips in play.
Yeah, these two are going to be running the table for a while.
I forgot to check. I can't tell if we're not getting the YouTube chat, or is there nobody chatting from YouTube? Let's find out.
All right, so Ian under the gun with kings. And Darren's going to be right behind him with nines. I don't see him going anywhere, unfortunately. Yep, he is. Snap shoves from him, understandably so.
No.
Running, going to run
And
into it. And
Darren
Bill on the button with ace-king.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this could be, yeah. I don't see Bill folding either.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we are getting chats from YouTube. I'm tripping. I forgot White Gravy was in the chat room. Look at this hand. I don't know how Bill can get away from it. Yeah.
No, he's in too.
I don't think he got enough chips to fold.
Yeah.
And Ian is going to happily. Yeah.
You're dead. Nines or.
Nines, kings, and ace king. What a hand.
All right, so Darren and Bill are at risk. Ian looking for the double knockout. Add to his stack here.
Wow.
Pretty big pot, 260K.
Huge pot. That 420 heat testing. What's the test, buddy? I can hear you. You're coming in loud and clear. Not like this. Really beautiful spot if you're Ian.
Okay,
Now he's got more
Broadway
outs.
draw.
Oh, the queen on the river. Whoa, what a cooler.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Gets there.
Look at Bill going, yeah, boy. I'm back.
People say they hate ace king.
Yeah, Darren was a short sag, which means Bill wins the whole thing.
Yeah, Bill was eligible for the largest portion.
Right.
He was eligible
He
for
got the
both
side
pots.
and
Yep.
the main. Wow, what a
The sick hand.
the
Played
YouTube
itself.
chat. Oh, yeah, thanks 420 heat. Yeah. I forgot that. Well, sometimes we have an issue like seeing some chats, and yep, you're coming in loud and clear.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you for testing. Appreciate you. Wow, what a hand for Bill. What a river card. So what he had? He had three. He had a 3 outer going to the flop, and then a 7 outer going to the river. Binks the 7 outer. That hurts, but Ian still has 150. Looks like.
Yeah, he's good. He's got time.
162,000. That hurts though. Story of my life right there, Ian. I know how you feel. I can't dodge a 4 outer, much less than 7 or 8 outer. No, actually, there was more outs to kill the kings because a 9 or a 8 would have given Darren the win. And now Bill has kings. Look at this. Playing the rush. Having the rush. Uh-oh. Butch is short and he has ace king suited. Oh, he just flats.
Man, there's some
Wow.
big hands going around. Now Ian's going to get in.
I would have.
Interesting here. Ian getting a good price.
I think I would have busted with the
Yeah.
ace queen right there.
All right.
8-4-4.
Great flop for Bill.
Pretty good flop for Bill, although you're up against both blinds, so they definitely could have a 4, but I really like that flop still. Travis, thanks for stopping by, bro. Love you guys. I'll see you soon, Vita. I'll see you next month.
Yeah, take care, guys. Bill fresh off a triple up, basically.
Going to get the kiddo. He turns 13 in a minute. Hey, happy birthday to the kiddo. I forgot your kid's name.
He's grand champion. We refer to him as grand champion.
He's GM.
Christian, happy birthday, brother.
Shout out to Christian. Happy birthday, little man. Happy 13th birthday. Yep, just like that.
I'll sign up for his Rocket League lessons instead of the dealing.
Yo, if he streams, bro, I'll watch. I'll go like and subscribe. Man, what a comeback. What a turnaround for Bill. He just had I think he had 70 or 80K. Now he's looking at 300K stack. Look at this. Jeff under the gun with ace king. Gonna open it up. Happy holidays, Travis and Vita. Love you guys. Now Butch is all in. Oh, Butch is all in with ace king, and Jeff is gonna have to call here with ace king, and they both have live suits. but we're looking at a high percentage chop here unless we got some flush cards. All the suits are live. Look at this. Spade, one spade, one diamond, one heart, one club. They got the whole board covered. Good job, Daisy. Run it.
Yeah,
But
listen, Daisy, one dealer, guys. Come on, Brian. You know better.
You know how Brian is.
I'm like, Brian, please, English only at the table. Then he just keeps going in Spanish. I'm like, buddy, this isn't Dania.
This isn't Dania. Oh, speaking of places with... I mean, actually, most of the Dania dealers are pretty competent. There's some places that, like, have competent dealers, but the dealers got no riz, bro. No charisma.
Yeah.
No chop opportunities. Or no flushes
My
here.
biggest pet peeve, I played at another property. I won't name it.
I'll be naming property left to right, but
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
won't. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
But
Who
yeah,
cares?
there was, like, pretty blatant, like, inappropriate talking in a hand about, like, the board or saying, "Oh wow, what if someone has this?" Or what if some? I'm like,
sounds
dude,
like
and
us.
the dealer.
It sounds like
yeah,
them.
but no, come on, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Like
that
blatant,
definitely ain't us.
blatant.
At least it's not me.
No, I feel like it happens more subtle here.
Yeah, but I try to I don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Like if they're even remotely gray, I'm like, bro, you can't say that.
Yeah.
And people hate me
That's
for
good.
it, but it is what it is.
You're bold. You're better than me, bro.
I'm like, yeah, dude.
If it's blatant, I'll say something. But when it's subtle, I let it slide. But yeah, no. There's times where a dude will be like, "Yo, you don't have a spade." I'm like, dude, why would you say that? You don't have a spade? Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Like what?
Right.
Why would you say that, bro? What? You know you can't say that. Brian ace-2 suited. Opens. Butch has ace-jack suited. Yep, he's going for it. Interesting that he didn't shove the ace-queen. Then again, maybe it's because it was against Bill. I just thought about that. And he insta-jams with ace-jack against Brian because it's Brian.
Yep.
Snap pull from Brian, yep.
When the image does not pay off.
See? Butch is really good picking his spots there. I would have went bust with the ace-queen, honestly.
Yeah.
Ace-queen versus kings. And Brian telling the truth. Look at that.
Honest, man. Now, if he wasn't on stream, he'd probably lie about it.
Brian's funny, bro. He was sitting in the one seat one time playing 1-2. I pushed a pot to him. And, like, at the corner of my eye, you know what he did? He took the $3 on the jackpot and threw it at me. I'm like, did you really just do that? He's like, oh, my bad. I'm like, bro, stop playing. Stop playing, bro.
Yeah, he just wakes up with aces.
And then he has aces the next hand.
He's not allowed to have aces under the gun, bro.
But these are those spots I love so much where, like, you just raised and then you got 3-bet and folded, and then the next hand you
That's
get
why
aces.
the image
like,
pays off.
Yeah,
Like it's a marketing expense.
Yeah.
You know, when you're loose opens, you get 3-bet and you got to fold.
Unfortunately,
And
nobody has a hand.
they just don't have anything to play with. They're shorthanded, too. Daisy. Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Tabled his hand thinking that he tried to show it. And then she goes, oh, shit. Oh, Daisy, I love you, bro. She's so funny, bro. That was funny.
That's going to end up working well for his image because now he's going to be all
oh
loose.
my God. I'm like cry laughing right now, dude.
I've done that one time. It's like thinking a player was trying to show, and I turned over, and it's like a stone bluff, and he looked at me. He's like,
"What are you doing?"
I'm like, bro, I'm sorry.
I
thought you were trying to show.
Yeah, dude, I am so sorry.
So is the rule like so if a player like kind of shows their hand and then folds, you only have to show their hand if another player requests to see it, or do you automatically have to turn it over?
So in my years of dealing, I've come to the conclusion that if nobody asks, I assume nobody cares.
Right.
Or nobody
Same.
noticed.
That's
or
what
whatever.
I do too. If one person asks, I just turn it over.
I think that rule is most likely different room to room. Yeah. If nobody asks, I don't. I think, but here's the thing that bothers me about sometimes that some players just want to see as many free cards as possible. I hate those type of players. Like when let's say a guy like takes his hand and like lifts it up, but he didn't show anybody, and then like he mucks, and the player's like, I want to see the hand deal. I'm like, no, I'm not showing that.
No, of course not.
He didn't show it to anybody. I'm
right.
not showing.
No, agreed for sure.
Like I've literally argued, not here, because that type of stuff doesn't happen here, but in my last job, obviously, bro. These players are so like to the point where like they're like call the floor. I'm like, dude, the hand is mucked. I'm not calling. What do you call the floor? I want to talk, bro. But I think they know that every now and then you're going to get a bad floor call. Like that floor call should go, dude, he didn't blatantly show anybody. You're not. But sometimes the floor will be like, oh, he showed his cards, or maybe he showed his cards. I've seen bad floor calls. So, like, I guess maybe some players know that they could maybe get a floor call in their favor.
Right.
And they can see some free cards, but I think it's such a waste of time.
It seems like that would, at that point, it would just go to dealer discretion whether you think he actually showed somebody or not. Because some players are slick with it. They'll kind of show, like, but
or
not,
you know what I do nowadays? What I do is if like a player, like, he goes like this, shows a player, and then mucks, I look at the hand before I muck it. That way, if somebody says, what did he show? I'll know. But if nobody asked, I keep that to myself. So there's that. I look at the hand. When he showed the hand blatantly, I look at it, and then I muck it. And if nobody asks, I don't even say anything. But if somebody asks, what did he show? I'm like, oh, he had queens. You know, like, just that way. That way you're prepared anyways.
Butch, you got 2 pair. River 2 pair. Brian trying to go for thin value? Value owns himself.
It was a blind versus blind hand.
He's like, bro, what are you taking so long to call for?
That's so funny. He literally said it 2 seconds after you. You knew that's like the Brian mentality. Like, bro, what do you take so long?
Because he's going for value. And he's like, why is this guy tanking with a
Brian figured he was value betting.
Brian's value betting, and he's tanking with a far better hand. So it's like, bro, what are you doing? He thought he was good when he turned his hand over.
Of course, yeah, he did. He didn't like sheepishly turn it over. He was like, banking.
Like, yep.
Like, I know you don't have an ace. I don't know what the pre-flop action was, but figured he was good. That's really funny. Tournament's moving, guys. 13 players. We're almost at the final table. I feel like there's probably going to be a break coming up in like 20 minutes. Bill opening it up here, late position with King Jack offsuit. It kind of looks like Brian has a mountain of chips, but like he's only got 1 barrel of red, 1.5 barrels of red. They're talking about the difference between the Turnpike and the 95. I always check the GPS before I start driving.
Yeah.
Because one of them might say an hour 10 and the other one might say 50. Like, you never know. Especially today is like the one day that I know for a fact it's going to be traffic and I have to check the GPS on a Friday. For me, Saturday's not that bad, Monday's not that bad, Tuesday's not that bad. Those are my days.
Yeah, I just moved down like close to here and I don't miss the commute at all, bro. Oh my gosh, I was stuck in Jensen basically.
Jensen Beach, that's pretty far up north?
It's like 45.
Oof.
45 with no traffic.
Where are you at now?
I'm like 10 minutes from here.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, no, it's sick.
Yeah.
Extra hour of sleep.
Yeah. I
For
know
real.
you.
For real.
I know you need your sleep.
I do. No question.
All right, we got a bit of a hand developing here. Brian opened Queen 10. Butch just flatted the ace queen. Interesting. I think he maybe didn't want to. He didn't want to. That's the second time actually Butch flats with ace queen. To a late position raiser. Interesting. I guess Butch figures he's going to be on the button. He can just play this one in position. But he invited both blinds. Ace 3-3. 2 diamonds. Nobody with diamonds. Butch with the best of it. Not much of a hand for anybody else. Let's see if Brian, like, stabs. He does stab. Butch just call. So now Brian has to know that Butch most likely has an ace. 5 of spades, so the flush draw does not get there. Does Brian? I don't think Brian's going to fire again. He's got to know something's up. What's it going to be, Brian? Oh, Butch just asked, did you check? And Brian said, no, not yet. Oh, wow. He's grabbing a stack of reds. What's he going to do? This would be very bad timing, Brian. He's going for it. Wow, he's going for a big bet. Big bet, but it's like half pot sized, really. This should be a good time for Butch to be all in here. 63,000 into 146. Yep, Butch set them all in, and a snap full for Brian. I guess Brian was hoping that Butch was calling with a hand like 7s, 8s, 9s that he would not want to proceed with on the turn, and Brian made it
Right.
such an amount that Butch couldn't just call. He had to all-in or fold, and Butch's hand was definitely strong enough to proceed. Nice play from Butch. I think Butch got way more value than me because I would have 3-bet pre and probably ended the hand either pre-flop or on the flop.
Right.
I wouldn't have got that big bet on the turn from Brian. Good job, Butch. I mean, Brian, I know you're a solid player, bro, but I think your judgment was a little bit off on that one. But like I said, I think he was putting Butch on either the flush draw or like a hand like 8s, 9s, 10s that could fold to a big bet on the turn. So I understand why you did it. Ian's all in with ace-10 off. Jeff is in there with king-queen off. Oh, Butch already put chips in the pot with ace-3 suited. Butch raised a 20K. Ian all in, Jeff all in. Wow, dealer button all in, Jeff all in big blind. So Butch folds face up, I think. Or did he call? Oh, he folded face up, yeah. I was going to say, what's going on with that ace-3? Butch mucks it. And we are flipping, pretty much. Ian slightly ahead, but as you can see, the ace-3 off, and one of the aces has been folded, so. Diamonds are good for Jeff, and hearts are good for Jeff. Wow, what a flop. 7 deuce deuce. Queen on the turn.
Queen on the turn.
Jeff finds a double there with king queen. Ian lost another big one. It's like that momentum shift when the king's hand lost to 9s and ace king.
Yeah,
And now Ian is
he's
just
been running pretty bad.
unfortunately he's crippled there with just a couple of bets left.
So Ian and Jeff are going to be our short stacks. Everybody else sitting in above, 230K or more.
I mean, you say Jeff is short, but he's still got 150K.
That's right. No, it's
not really short. Ian is definitely in trouble with the 36K there. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate blind level for Ian. All his big hands. I mean, he was been ahead every time. Sometimes tournament poker's like that, huh? I actually hate how dark it gets so early, bro. It's 5:55. Look at it. It looks like it's 8 o'clock outside.
Dude, it's crazy. It's
how do we lose 1 hour and then we lose 2 hours of darkness? What are we lost or we gain an hour? I don't even remember. But like literally, didn't it used to get dark at like 8 o'clock, and now we're talking about 5:55.
Right.
How dark
like
it is.
when I'm dealing downstairs in cash and I get here at 6, it's pitch black, and then. It's like I'll look at the clock and it's 8 o'clock, and then 4 hours later I'll look at the clock again. It's still 8 o'clock. That's what it feels like. I'm like, wait,
yeah, it's funny because I know exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. It just feels like
when it's 8:30, it feels like it's 11.
Yeah, like
it's weird.
It's so true. All right, back to the action. Ian is super short. He's all in. Well, I mean, King 9 is okay when you got a couple of bets left, and he's in good shape here. Bill defending with the 10-9 off, which I couldn't completely understand. Can Ian hold, or does the run bad continue? So far, so good. 9 is good. 4 is good. All right, Ian gets a small double up. $87,000, so he's still in contention. $12 players left. We are almost down to this final table. Is it just me, or I feel like we've had like a lot of all-ins today?
It
feels like
people haven't been like shy to get their chips in
today.
No, there's been a decent like the short stacks have been getting it in pretty regularly.
Yep. I love to see fearless poker, man, because I tell you that's
that's how you're supposed to play, man.
Also makes for good television,
It's definitely better for this for
I can remember a day specifically where I sat. I'm like, bro, like everybody's playing good. Like it was kind of boring. When everybody plays like super solid, it's
one of our multi-flights. I think our second to last multi-flight. Yeah. They were like just at a stalemate and 8-handed for like 2 hours. Yeah. And you know what? Like those
nobody's
chop
budging.
it up.
Nobody's budging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
Or
it's
just
not like
pass
they
the
didn't
chips
give it
around.
time. Yeah, they gave it a long time.
Might
They're
as
like, bro,
well,
let's just
yeah.
chop.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. I remember. That was the one
With
that was
Rich.
seven-handed, the one
With
with Rich and when Fredo went from bottom to the
Right.
top.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they were seven-handed, and nobody busted for, like, and nobody even was,
Really
like,
moved.
all in
There
for,
was
like, an
no,
hour.
yeah, nobody
Yeah.
was short.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know,
Oh, yeah, that
let's
was the
just-
other part. Nobody
yeah.
was short, so you might as well just, let's give up, guys. Let's call it a night. Everybody take home 10K or more and call it a day. Wow.
12 players left. Ian under the gun with Kings. Let's see if he can hold this time. Being serious.
Well, I think the issue is how do we get max value? I don't want to scare everybody off, but I also like don't have a lot. You only got 8 bigs, 9 bigs.
I have no issue with that sizing. If
I like that.
if,
Half your stack.
If
or
the
he made
ace
a
hits,
30.
so be it, man.
He made a standard
He needs
bet.
a double up bad. Oh, well, hello.
Here's the double up.
Butch with queens
Yep.
in the big waiting. Brian with ace 4 off. Wonder if he's thinking maniacal thoughts here.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't under the gun open from the short stack. He put like a third of his chips in there.
Oh, Brian's going for it.
He just called, I think.
Wow,
No,
Butch flatting.
Butch,
Let's
no.
no. Yeah, I don't know if I like this, but I like it for us. I
Oh,
like
yeah,
it for
for
entertainment value.
viewership, of course. But
For entertainment value,
no, you can't flat there, though.
there's a very interesting hand.
I mean, yeah, it's probably not going to
And
change
Butch just
much.
jams.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up playing out the
I guess
same.
Butch
but
was making sure he got a safe flop, and it looked safe, but unfortunately, he's ran into kings. A really good spot for Ian to get some of these chips back.
I'm
214K.
like, how does Brian not get rewarded with an ace-side board, not getting squeezed out of that? Kings versus
I
queens.
totally agree. I think this could easily have been all in pre-flop.
Yeah, man, Ian. Much needed pot for him.
Good for you, Ian.
Finally ran clean.
Yep. He's been ahead every single time.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. Yeah, nothing he
was
can do. It's
crippled
out
down
of
at
his control at this
36K.
point.
36K in one orbit up to 214. 204, yeah, 214.
And I like
Wow,
that he
good
didn't
run.
just open shove, too.
I actually
front of the
kind
gun.
of do like Butch's. There was a stop and go. It was a hand that he could have jammed pre, but he decided to see a safe flop, and he jammed this. Like,
No, I was saying Ian. I mean,
Yeah.
with Kings, I like that he didn't just open
the sizing,
shove.
yeah.
That he was able to get.
he played the hand
He
like
made the max,
legitimately.
and he needed
did.
it.
He
you
did,
know?
and he got extra chips out of Brian. Actually, you're right. He made max value by making a standard.
Right, because if
standard
he
raise
just
pre.
shoves, he probably just takes down the
Brian
blinds.
folds,
I
and
mean,
then
well, he
Butch
would have
calls.
gotten action from Butch,
Yeah.
luckily, but yeah, he's in a spot where he needs to make the max.
Brian making a button move and working. Also feel like we've had a lot of big hands colliding today. Wait, Brandon, where are you going? I just want a drink. Can you bring a Sprite back? Jeff decides to open under the gun. This is interesting. I feel like this is un-Jeff-like, but I like it. Mixing it up. And it works. Wow. Paul just snap folds ace-8 under the gun because, or ace-8 on the big blind. Doesn't want to defend because it looks like Jeff is super strong raising under the gun with queen-10 off. That's interesting. I also like when I think I have a player figured out and then they do something that's uncharacteristic of themselves. You got to switch it up sometimes, right? Fold, fold. What's next? Can't see Butch's hand, but he's putting chips in. 10-7 offsuit. Interesting. This is switching it up here from Butch as well, and it's going to work. Taking it down with 10-7. I don't know. Something about the darkness makes me tired, bro. Just get dark all of a sudden. And now I'm tired. Do you guys mind if I take a little nap? Just kidding. If you're here and you're not following the stream, please don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, man. Subscribing is free on YouTube. You'll get notifications every time we go live. If you follow us on Twitch, you will also get notifications when we go live. Make sure to have notification settings on. Butch gonna flat here with Queen 10 suited. Maybe because he just raised with 10-7 off, he doesn't want to raise two hands in a row. Gonna get both blinds in there. Bill just checks on the King Jack suited on the big blind. It's a really strong hand on the big blind on a limp pot. Queen 8-8. Jeff flops trip 8s, and Butch has top pair with the queen with a 10 kick. Queens and 8s with a 10. Looks like he has the best hand. He's gonna bet something and find out if he has the best hand. I wonder if Jeff. I feel like Jeff's gonna trap here. Am I right? Yep. Jeff just flats at 28. He's playing trappy. Hard on the turn for more action. It's a jack. Take a chop with a 9. Nope. Now it's time for Jeff to spring the trap, and there's just small little thin little value bet with trip 8s. Yep, it's going to get the call from Butch. Butch is going to see the bad news. Jeff trapped the trip 8s. I'll tell you what, Jeff, I respect your play, buddy. He played trappy with aces. It was risky, but it paid off. And this one, too. You got an extra 20K on the river by flatting the flop bet with trip 8s. Actually, if Butch raised pre-flop, Jeff most likely would have folded. King Jack suited Bill on the big blind would have called. Probably not getting much more chips, but he did hit a jack on the turn, but he probably would have folded the flop. Anyways, I'm looking at all these hypotheticals. I like to try to analyze hands, or when I play my hands personally, I like to be like, dang, what could I have done better? Could I have gotten away from it? Could I got more value? Try to analyze hands and see where you can improve your game. Ian with Queen Jack suited. He's going to raise here. Paul has Ace-9 suited. I feel like Paul could 3-bet, but he's most likely going to flat, and he did just flat. Thanks, Brandon. You the man. No cookies, bro? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Those are from Paul, by the way.
What, the cookies? Oh, I didn't know that. Paul with the cookies, my man. Yo, Georgia brought a bunch of bags of, like, I think they're pecans that she made at home.
Dude,
Did you
she's
see?
the best.
I know. Georgia's so sweet. She loves us, and we love
She
her.
really is awesome. Stinks
We
she
love
never.
Georgia.
It stinks. You know, she doesn't play at net. I never see her.
I never see her either.
I know. When I
like
play dailies here, I see her all the time.
Yeah. What'd you order?
Meatball sliders.
Oh my god, that sounds fire, dude.
Oh, they're so good,
From
bro.
where?
From the paddock. Dude, they just opened. They're
Oh,
cracked.
actually, somebody asked me a question today, and he was a dude in the betting and like the dog racing area. I have a question. I'm like, I'm probably not know the answer, but he asked me about the paddock. They're only open on the weekends. Is that right? Is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
That's a good question, brother. I don't know.
I can't imagine them being open Monday, Tuesday. Like our whole upstairs is closed Monday, Tuesday. So meatball sliders. That sounds phenomenal. Did you forget something? So I guess I just found out that the paddock opened just now at 6 o'clock-ish. Jeff with ace-10 offsuit here. Gonna raise it up from the cutoff. Jeff has been quietly accumulating chips, I tell you what. And Butch gonna defend with 9-8 suited. I like this defend. I would defend here too. A lot of playability, the 9-8 suited. Not a good flop for 9-8 suited. Jeff had the best hand, and he flops too good of a hand against 9-8.
I just got slow rolled so hard on the meatball sliders.
What happened? They said no, they don't have
They
them.
don't have them.
No.
Limited menu tonight. Like, bro, break my heart like that.
Speaking of slow rolls, so I can't imagine that you know about this hand. There was a hand that happened. Was it yesterday or the day before? I guess it was the day before. It was before the final table of the WSOP in Paradise. You saw something?
I saw the thumbnail. I didn't see the actual hand. I didn't see how it played out.
Pocket sevens opens, and this is late in the day. Like the blinds are like, I don't know, 1 or 2 mil or something crazy like that. Was it who opened? I think sevens opened. Aces was in the hand, but I don't remember who 3-bet. I do remember this part of it. Benny Glazer 4-bet jams cold with like 80 mil. But then the other guy was closing the action, so I'm trying to remember how the hand played out. I guess it's kind of irrelevant. The dude has aces.
Yeah.
And he either is the 3-bet or the open, because sevens had already folded. Benny Glazer jams all in with ace queen off. The guy with aces and he's last to act, and he's like, he asked for a count, and then he didn't snap call. He asked for a count, counted his chips. Like, what are we looking for? and then he's like, I call. And then Benny Glazer's like, wow, really? Like when he tabled his hand, he's like, wow, really? The guy was like, wow. And then he, after the interview afterwards, he was like, why did I just get slow rolled? And then they interviewed the guy who slow rolled. He's like, I didn't even use a time bank. How was that a slow roll? That was his justification, bro. I didn't even use a time bank.
He's just a master troll.
How are you not?
He's a master troll.
Yeah,
he's
bro.
a master troll.
King of rage bait?
Yeah, come on, dude. That's like.
How are we not snapping here with aces?
What are we doing?
But yeah, like this hand was all over like Poker News, Poker Org.
Well, he got what he wanted.
Then one of the captions was this a slow roll? The answer is 100%, bro.
Great opportunity to advertise something.
You don't. You have aces. What do you ask? What do you need to count for? You ask for. What do you? Something I noticed with these bigger tournaments that have time banks and a shot clock.
Right.
When you ask for a count, I think they pause your shot clock so you get extra time.
Okay.
So ask for a count, they pause, it takes a couple of seconds and then they start the clock. Now that you know the amount, you get the full 30 seconds or whatever. So that's kind of I don't want to say an exploit, but kind of, a little bit, right?
I mean, use it for sure.
Yeah.
It sucks for the dealers.
But it also is something that I don't see it like being overused. I don't see like every guy with a decision is all in, or they're not always asking for the count.
Right.
So there's still like respect for the game in that sense, because realistically, I feel like
Will be asking for a count on every single
ask for a count every single
raise. It's a single raise. What's that? What's the amount?
I think it's impossible for Will Kassouf to play with a shot clock.
Dude,
like,
think
about it.
Yeah, he just needs to not play.
Part of his game is sitting there for 6 minutes and chatting. Anyways, Butch flatting here with Queen 10 off. He already did that with Queen 10 suited. Ian's on the button with King Jack suited. Let's see what he does here. Looks like he's sizing up a raise. Butch gonna flat here. Jeff already called from the big blind, so I guess Butch is getting a good price there. But Jack high flop. Bad for Jeff, good for Ian. Uh-oh, Jeff's gonna lead here. But he's dominated. Yep. Wow, look at the sizing. Half pot? Yep, half pot. Snap all in from Ian. Oh, Jeff snap calls. Wow, he's got 3 outs. This could be a huge comeback for Ian.
Yeah,
He'd have more chips than when he started his downfall.
For him. Clean turn.
Brick.
And brick.
Big-
Ian holds in a huge spot.
Big hand for Ian, bro.
That's a massive pot.
Wow, my man had 36,000 about half an hour
dude.
ago.
I mean, okay, I'll take him as the guy to win. I think he's my horse.
What
now.
a story, though. I'll tell you that. What a story, bro. He got cracked with king. He had a big stack. He got cracked with kings. He lost another flip.
And you know what I liked about him too?
Composure?
He wasn't a jerk at any point after he lost.
He kept his composure.
just-
Yeah, that's a good
you know,
point.
class act, say nice hand, on to the next
Yeah,
one. Just
man.
play the best you can.
Yeah, Ian, we're rooting for you, bud. That's such a great story. Look at the big smile on his face there. What a comeback, bro. From 36,000 to now pretty much chip leader. No, not pretty much. He is a chip leader. We can't tell if it's the whole tournament, but he definitely has 400,000 chips out of 2.7 million chips.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I didn't see upstairs if anyone had a considerably
Stacks.
large stack. Yeah.
Right.
But he's
There-
definitely
I
up
feel
there.
like there's always somebody with a bigger stack.
Yeah.
That we can't see off the feature table. Good run there, Ian. Good job, buddy. Kept his composure. He said nice hand when he lost. I do believe that those are the type of players that deserve deserve the wins, bro. The people. Speaking of, let's talk about yeah, I feel like that's what happened with Alfredo. That the time that where we're talking about the tournament from 200Ks ago, where they were talking about making a deal. Fredo was the only one who was willing to give up some money, and he was the short stack.
Yep.
And then he ended up getting first place. Like, what a good karma story.
Oh,
you know
it's
what I mean?
sick.
Like,
oh no, it was awesome.
the guy who
the next
deserves it
hand he
gets-
doubled up.
Yeah, man. He doubled up, and then he aces versus kings, bro. Like, all that at the final table.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's a big turnaround. That was like a 10K come up for him.
Yeah, it was. That was
Because he was offered around like 10 or 11K in the chop. He was willing to give up 1,000 to make somebody else happy who wanted more, and then he ended up getting like 18 or 19 for first place.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
sick.
it's like a 10K come up. That's awesome. And such a nice guy too, bro. We love Fredo. We've had him on the stream once or twice.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Super nice guy.
Fredo's
Plays
the
a lot
man.
of tournaments.
And plays he plays cash too.
Yeah. Wow, I just realized, look at this hand. Oh, it's a chop on the river. Oh, Bill could have lost a lot of chips. Jeff just checking, and it's a river chop. I think Bill was very close to being out of this tournament. They're going to chop it up. If that river wasn't a queen, I think the action would have gone the same.
Yeah.
With a bet and a raise and an all-in and a call.
Jeff hanging in there.
Oh, I just realized we're on the final table bubble here. We're at 10
We are,
players,
yep,
so we're
10
5 and
players.
5. One more player bus, and then we're going to set up the final table. I think any minute now we're going to take a little break because we're about the 2-hour mark in the live stream. Okay, Paul made a good point. He's counting up all the chip stacks here, and he just counted. They got about a mil, maybe 1.1 on this table, which means the other table has to have the other 1.7 mil in the total amount of chips.
Right.
Which means that the bigger stack is probably going to be on the other side.
Yeah.
There's more chips on the other table. Can't see what Jeff has, but it's folded around to him. He opens it up on the button. Butch snap call on the big blind. He's going to defend it. It says Butch has 5K, but I just realized that's wrong. Why does Butch have 5K? Check, check. Once Butch checks again, I mean, Jeff has a green light to bet 100% of his range at this point. It's kind of a delayed C-bet, really. He could have probably C-bet the flop. Probably would have worked on the flop, but I feel like 9s, 10s would do the same thing. Check one time when the ace hits and then bet it when the opponent checks again on the turn. It's
Yeah.
pretty obvious he doesn't have an ace or he's not trapping. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a color-up break coming up here in a minute. I think they just mentioned it's coming up. Can't see the clock. Any minute now, that's for sure. All right. We're on break? Is that what it is? No. What do you say? Go ahead, boys. Oh, we have one more hand. Okay,
Yeah,
last hand before the
hand.
break. Last hand before the break. Butch is going to decide to jam it. He's kind of short. Yeah. This makes sense to do with a wide range. Also, I kind of like jamming on the button when you're like that last hand before, because you know some people like don't want to play the last hand before the break.
They just they just want to get
So
it over
like
with and get out.
you just want to like go on break. That's why I kind of think Butch might have a hand, but I also think he could be doing this pretty wide. And now Paul, maybe he's considering that maybe he's doing this wide because of that exact reason. Paul's going to take his time with his decision. He got a count. He said, never mind. He thought it was maybe a little bit shorter. What's the hand? Ace 9. Yeah, okay, yeah, it makes sense. No, this is super, super standard. Yeah, jam 6 bigs with Ace 9 off on the button. This is super standard. But now, what is Paul considering? Wow, he called. Oh, I thought he said, all right, I fold. Okay, so we're going to do a quick color break. We're going to take a quick bathroom break. Stick around, guys. We're going to have some Handemonium play in the background, and we'll be back.
Rami looks like he's wearing a pair of handcuffs right now, or just one handcuff.
Bling bling.
Like, that's the move, though, you know what I mean?
That's it.
You can
Big
break
shiny.
the link, but, you know, you just got to rock the... So I've seen in movies. You
Rob
just
with
rock
the pocket 9. The Ninas. Raising with the Ninas.
150.
Mm-hmm.
Eames in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
What a headband.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very festive.
Very festive.
Folding around. Fold City. No one wants to tango. So far.
Well, Rob wants to tango, but it takes 2 to tango.
That it does.
Is that what I'm doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's about it.
When you're doing it right,
Here.
everybody will be dancing.
Oh, yeah. We are heading to the flop. Heads up action. 9s. A6 suited. It's suited to booted, guys.
Calls the additional 90.
Oh, wow, an ace and a 9. Now it's time for pain.
Nina's in
Oh
the
my
window.
God, Arnold is showing his face now.
Oh,
Quick!
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Oh,
That'll cause you to check.
pain-gasm.
Pain
And
jazz.
then bet,
Pain-gasm.
and then probably raise.
Robbie's like got him right where I want him, or is he?
Yeah.
beat?
Yeah,
He's
gonna
probably got to
raise.
tread
Oh,
lightly.
he's so beat.
He's raising.
He does have outs, though. 5 or ace or 5.
No, I'm
gotta
saying,
raise. There's no way he
can
doesn't.
Robbie get away with like not losing everything here?
Oh,
Oh,
I
he's
thought he
definitely
was gonna
seeing one more
raise.
card now. He's not going to raise there.
Needs a 6. I've seen it happen.
5.
6.
The 6s are dead. He gets a 5, though. Aces full of 5s.
What a cooler for
Wow.
Rob. Rob on Rob crime.
That's Rob squared.
How the turntables.
Abba.
And Robbie's like,
DJ mix a lot.
ooh, I'm going to get him so bad, but how am I going to get him?
Oh man,
375.
375.
Rob's got to like
Now,
fold
Rob-
here.
yeah,
Rob's gonna
Rob
fold
can
here.
escape with
Can
2
he do it?
aces.
Look at him smile.
2 pair on the board.
Just
he can
throwing
find a
pink.
fold.
He's just got to call and like look the other way. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
he's
he's
just
doing.
going to call. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
dag nabbit.
Shoof.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to walk.
That's his thing. And that's all she wrote for that one.
Wow. I told you it was time for pain.
Robbie had aces full of 5s, the other guy had 9s full, and Robbie made a little bit off that. Could have made more if he had shoved, but he did not. And since then, he has been card dead.
Who do we have in chat here? Is that Vita? Vita, are you still there? Type something if you're still there, Vita. I know that's you.
Marita,
V.
Macchio.
Lozano.
Fredo waking up with ace, queen of clubs in the big blind. I wouldn't be surprised to see him rip it here. In fact, I don't know if he has any other moves
I don't
besides
think he has
rip it.
another choice. Late position opener from the big stack.
Yeah,
Get it in
that
there,
range
buddy.
could be 5s are probably like the top of that range right there.
Get it in there, buddy. Yeah.
He's only
David has enough chips that he could call here.
Yeah, I think
he's ahead a
Oh,
lot
he
of
said
the
count.
times.
He didn't say call. Gotcha.
Yeah, count. He's got 720. He's only getting 2 to 1 on a call, but that might just be enough for
He'll
him to
probably make the call.
Yeah, he's got the stack to do it. He makes the call and loses. He still has 4.5 million chip lead at the table. So
Definitely the hand Fredo wanted to see. See? Ha! I knew it. Hey, Vita.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I think this is based largely on stack size too. Fredo being on the short stack and David having a pocket pair. I mean, this is, you know, they're both basically playing face up now. What do you like? What do you like? I'm going 5s.
I'm going
I don't want to say it. I like to see Fredo win, but
I'm gonna go Fredo all day, bro.
Oh, no.
Listen, backdoor wheel though. Backdoor wheel. Backdoor wheel.
he's a backdoor chop.
Draw to a
Backdoor
chop.
chop.
6 on the turn. Oh, that was it.
That's one of them.
I did not.
7 ball? Oh, and the ace. Too.
Okay.
Wow, set of 5s for David.
Dude, 5 in the window is just
Fredo was trying to go back to back. He made final tables.
Well, another good run for one of our chat regulars.
Yeah.
Very, very good guy. And
That's
just
okay.
pray you flop enough equity to
600
shove.
more. There's already 240.
And if you fold, there's really not that big of a difference between 600 and
6 to win
500K.
14. 6 to win 1.4.
If you just totally missed.
Raise 350.
I take the under on Jeff chopping. Yeah, Teddy, you ain't wrong,
That's
buddy.
what I'm saying, Teddy. You're right with me.
Is that Teddy S? Is that my guy?
Oh, that's Teddy.
That's my dude.
Yeah, that's my dog.
That's my guy. That's my bro.
Teddy, funny story about Teddy. I got stories about everybody, bro. About, I don't know, 18 years ago.
Hold on, before you continue with the story, I just want to point out Vlad raised out of the small blind with deuce 3. Flop comes an ace. Let's see if he continues repping an ace
that's
here.
wonderful.
He does have a little bit of equity here. He does have a wheel draw.
I mean, this is a great flop for his pre-raise.
For sure. What up, T-Dog? Joey was about to tell an embarrassing
Teddy,
story
no,
about you,
about,
but
I don't know,
but
18
stopped
years
him.
ago or something, we were dealing at quarterdeck. Teddy's the one that taught me how to flop cards.
quarterdeck.
Wow.
Nicely.
Guys, look what's happening here.
Teddy's-
Brandon is putting in the raise here. I love this. He's saying if you got an ace, prove it. I love this raise out of Brandon.
This is an unbelievable raise.
It's great. Because Vlad can't continue if he doesn't have an ace.
Did he see his cards? Pre-flop or something?
No, he just knows. I think the way that Vlad bet it too was very like
Down betting.
a little splashy.
Yeah.
Well, even just the way he put it in. Let's see if Vlad says, "Buddy, I'm only raising with an ace."
Has Brandon done it? This is the first hand I've really seen Brandon play. So
Well, here's the thing though,
the first
Brand,
time you 3-bet someone, you have to alarm bells go off.
he's putting in a good portion of his stack here.
Well, yeah, Vlad has to assume that he's not folding to any raise, so.
Yeah.
Raise to 600. He's got 900 left behind.
That I've known, but we call him Liquor J because he owned liquor stores.
I know Liquor J.
And his money that he came in every day that he wanted to play.
Wow.
Interesting.
Is Vlad just
So-
Vlad's just floating here, and then he's just gonna pump any turn.
It did. Now, does he stop and go here?
This is
Because
Punch it, Vlad. Let's go. That'll be the sickest move I've ever seen.
Check.
It's so hard to do. You have no idea.
no, I trust me. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just.
That'd be.
I mean, he should have.
What is Brandon?
He must have had a plan in mind, right? When you're calling this bet, knowing he's only got 900K back, the pot's 2 million.
It looks like he has a little more. I think this chip stacks are off a little bit. He's got like 1.2, 1.3 in front.
Yeah.
He's hoping he just checks back, slows down maybe.
And then just bet the river.
I'm calling. Yeah, you have to.
You can't check the river.
I'm wondering if he's
Maybe you hope a club hits represent the flush almost. I don't know. We'll see.
Wow, Vlad's got him. Vlad's got him.
I'm
with the
really
check back.
curious to see if he doesn't improve what he's going to do.
Oh, Vlad's putting in a milli on this river. Vlad's putting in a milli, no cap. 6 brings in a straight draw, 4-card straight draw, but I mean, Vlad can't just check back. If you're floating the flop on a re-raise,
That's what I'm saying.
you can't just,
Yeah.
like I said.
Sick. So sick. That's really hard to do out of position, too.
I am very impressed.
I know, so am I. So am I.
Wow.
Wow, that's sick. That's a sick play, man.
That is,
Show it.
That is good. No, he's not.
I think he did.
Yo!
Oh, he showed it. Oh my God, that's so sick.
Brutal.
That's
so sick. He's like an anime villain. That hood on.
Dude, he's got Monier. He's got Monier. What are you going to do? That is diabolical. That is actually diabolical.
That's
right
like
there. That's a villain arc story, origin story.
That's how they start.
The first drive, I went, oh, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, but
They're gonna lose.
not even.
I'm like, Houston's gonna win this game straight up. Look at Dom's got aces.
Two good eyes in the chat. Nice. I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Ken is a retired dealer. We dealt with him a long time ago, literally and figuratively.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like? What?
Does he look like a bitch? Then why are you trying to
say what one more time?
Mess with him like a.
See, you can't.
I can, but I choose not to because you're here.
You can't do it.
I don't want to put you in a precarious position.
Oh, what? See? Look at Jason be coming in.
Bennett's just calling with tens here. Look at his hands.
Holy,
look at this.
Vlad.
Oh,
this is
no.
Aces versus
So
Kings.
gross. This is so gross.
Oh,
Vlad's just shipping it here.
no.
I mean, oh, wow. This is so grody.
Dom raised
And
initially.
Bennett just
Bennett
flatting too.
Vlad's behind now.
Wow.
Bennett's gonna get squeezed.
Unreal.
Well, Bennett's going to get lucky
Well,
here.
Bennett's going to get very lucky. That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. When Dom reships on Vlad, can Vlad get away from it?
No way.
I mean, what else is he raising with on the 3-bet here? I mean, Dom's going to be putting in the 4-bet. Dom's putting in the 4-bet.
1.2.
Wow.
Dom's got a stack here. He's got 3.6.
And Dom, I think, just shoves. I just think Dom rips here.
Of course you rip.
No matter what Dom does, it's going to be strong. Wow.
Gotta think here a little bit, Dom.
Can MJ fold kings versus aces?
MJ doesn't fold, by the way.
MJ doesn't fold.
No, MJ goes for it. Put the ball in my hands. But can Vlad do it? Can Thor fold? Can Molnir
No,
fold?
see, Kobe goes for it. He takes the fadeaway three-pointer
Wait,
from
where do
40
you think
feet
Kobe
out.
learned it? Who do you think Kobe learned
Oh,
it
but
from?
Michael makes it, though. That's different.
This youngin. This youngin. Dude.
Okie dokie, and we're back, boys and girls. Still not quite at the
With a
final
big
table.
hand right away. Butch is going to
Good.
be all in.
Wow,
with
what a-
ace-jack of clubs. Jeff going to reshove from the small blind.
Oh, now Paul has a decision.
So Paul, I believe, called the shove, just flatted with nines. Now he's going to call too. We're going to have a
Wow.
three-way all in right away.
Well, Paul's hoping he's up against two ace, king, ace,
Yeah,
queen
they're
type of
sharing hands, but Jeff's got the best of it right now.
Wow, if Paul loses this one, he could be down to 165K. Big spot for Jeff here, if he can hold. He's got to dodge an ace-nine or clubs. Good job, Nick, framing the cards and putting the all-in buttons correctly. Good job, Nick. Look at this guy. Oh, ace in the window. No.
Clean run out for Butch.
So
a
Butch-
huge hand for him.
Butch gets a big... Oh, Jeff wins the side pot. Okay, so Jeff has some chips. Butch with a big triple up there. Wow.
Much needed with 10 players left. Nobody eliminated. So Paul takes a hit. Now he's going to be down to 165K.
Paul
He
takes
was
a big hit.
one of the chip leaders for a while.
It says Jeff has 200, but it don't think it looks like he's got 150. It's a mill. This might not be live. Oh, you're talking about we were doing when we went on break. We had the Handemonium, which is an accumulation, a compilation of old footage that we take some of the best hands and put them into clips, and we'll do that when we go on break. That way, you got something to do while we have our little bathroom breaks. But yeah, wow, first hand back from the break, and that was a huge, huge hand. Paul's going to open it up here with eights after just losing a huge pot. Maybe get some of these chips back. And he did get some blinds and innies back. But yeah, so we're back and we're live as of right now. Well, we have a 30-minute delay, but this is current.
It's a solid. I mean, I haven't seen the rest of the players coming down yet, but it's been a pretty solid table. I mean, these guys, like I said, aren't shy about getting it in.
Speaking of which, Bill gonna jam here with King 8 offsuit. Bush just folded King Jack suited. Wow. Guess he didn't want to.
The power of being the shover.
Yeah.
You know, being the
It is
aggressor,
easier
I should
to
say.
put the chips in first as opposed to calling.
Calling off, knowing you have no fold equity. Much different game.
Fold around to Ian. He's going to jam all in with more chips than he's going to put the pressure on Paul. Paul has 6 high. Cannot continue. So the blinds are 5-10, so that means, you know, Ian's got the most chips. He's only got 30 bigs. One slip up and you're hurt. Everybody else has Paul short stack, but he still has 17 bigs. And everybody else has more than 20 bigs.
So we're on a small page up. 9th place. 9th and above will be walking away with 346. 10th place will be walking away with 281.
And what do they have locked up here at 10th?
Yeah, 281.
Okay.
12th through 10th get the same. Yeah, everyone that makes the final table will be walking away with at least 350.
And we got pay
first
jumps.
place all the way up to 4K. So a lot of equity to be played for here. So Ian just flats the button.
And
Jeff
then an all
shoves
in
and
and a
Ian
call.
snap called, thinking he was slow playing, trying to induce a shove. I believe, short-handed. Bit of a mini cooler, 5-handed.
Yeah, a little bit. I would have probably raised the button and
Yeah.
then tank called, probably,
Yeah.
but
Get an idea of where you're at.
still money's getting in.
See if that won't do it.
Clean run out for Jeff.
Run out for Jeff,
Finds
just
a
like
double.
that. Jeff was short for a long time too. Now he's up to 435K. Ian back to being semi-short. 5-handed.
I don't think Jeff had 200K when he went all in, though. I don't know if the 400K is correct. Kind of looks like he has 250 to 3, maybe. Couple yellow chips.
I think he did.
I'm looking at it right now. Look, he's
Oh,
got. There's
yeah.
one stack of red. There's 2.
Unless there's some yellows hiding underneath.
It looks
yeah,
like
you might
only
be
those
right.
3 of them on the left side there.
Yeah, you might be right.
Kind of looks like he has.
Like 275.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About exactly what he has. And then he's the big blind or the small blind.
Good eye. I need to pay attention to that.
Need to up
I
your
trust the graphics blindly.
too
with that.
much. Yeah. No. I know how inconsistent they can be. Ian on the cutoff. Jack 10 suited. He's going to open it up. Jeff went all in.
Interesting here. So
King,
now
queen
Jeff
suited. He's
decides to open.
playing the rush here.
Jeff snapped 3-bet jams, puts Ian at risk now. And he's got kind of backed himself into a corner because he knows he's behind, but he's got a third of his stack in there.
Right.
I mean,
Let's see.
kind of, you
If he-
hate both options.
All right, good fold there, Ian.
Yeah, I mean, lets it go, but I don't know. He's almost getting the right price to call.
Mm-hmm.
5, because he's going to be a blind in one hand.
It's still tough. You know, you're putting your tournament life at stake with Jack 10.
No, I think I just slick it in there, to be honest. Because he's big blind next hand.
Yeah, I feel you. I also think maybe not snap fold. I would at least probably tank fold. At least think about it, see what the math says. And I feel like there's some instances where even if you're getting the right price, you still want to fold, like I said, because you don't want to put your tournament life at stake.
Right. In a tournament, it's not just it's not just straightforward pot odds.
Yeah.
But I don't
pot
know,
odds
man.
will help at sometimes, but
only because they're 5-handed. It's like it's not like you can wait much longer.
Yeah, you're right. Paul with 4s.
Pair of 5-handed. Might as well be aces.
No action.
Yep.
The way she threw the chips and then he looked at her like what the heck?
I've had some dealers at other properties do that.
There's like a TikTok, there's like a content creator who like does poker stuff, and there's like those dealers who like they like take your chips and stack them up nice and neat, and then just like crumple, like just like shove it in your face, like why did you even bother stacking it up and make it nice and neat before just shoving it in my face?
I remember that story of the dealer at the WSOP a couple years ago during the color up break. One of the first color up breaks, he just took everyone's chips and just piled them all in one pile.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
What a horror story.
It took him hours to
to figure it out.
Yeah, to sort all that out.
I mean, you got to go to the footage and
just try to figure out what that's insane.
See, this is the problem with, you got to hire people and put people in the seat and don't bother to properly train them. Oh my God, what a horror story. I'm just thinking, I'm like picturing that in my head right now. Oh my God.
No, it was great. And then a dealer dealt a flop and there was a joker in the middle of it.
How does this happen?
It's like, what? They tried to Ian with a straight. He's all in for nothing. But Butch knows he's never winning. He just lets it go out of spite. Spite fold. Like, you will not get your value out of me.
Anger fold.
Yeah, I was saying the WSOB tried to, like, not confiscate people's phones, but, like, they were not letting people take pictures of the joker flop. They were
they want.
They were trying to contain that real quick.
What's it called? Not crowd control.
Damage control.
Damage control. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. So what was, after you could not get the meatball sliders, what did you decide on?
I did not eat. I want my meatballs, and I want it now.
Screw it. I'll just
fast.
Just starve.
I'll just eat another cookie that Paul brought us.
Yeah, man. Delicious and nutritious.
Yeah, plan B will be Pollo at some point.
Chop a Chop sounds fire right now, dude.
It's always good. We do have a lot of good dealers here, now that you mention it.
I hype us up all the time, but I really do believe that Palm Beach has the best dealers in South Florida.
No,
and not just like competent as far as dealing the game go, but also like they're cool, they're funny, they're charismatic.
You gotta be, you're prepared for every scenario.
We have a lot of characters with a lot of personality here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've seen some other dealers at some other casinos, and these guys got no personality.
Oh no, they're
no charisma. They got no riz. Ian going to raise it up with pretty much any ace in his hand. Oh, wow. Bill on the big blind with aces. How does he continue?
Ian did open the cutoff, and he's relatively short. I mean, kind of think it just, just get it over
I guess it
with.
does make sense to just jam. I think
'Cause
Ian
you would
snap
think that
folded.
Ian's just
Ian snap
calling.
folded.
Yeah.
He put his chips out and immediately pulled them back, which means the snappiest of snap folds there from Ian. No, you're talking about Woody. The bucket hat guy is Woody.
That's Woody all
Yeah.
day. That's the, I'm tired. I'm going to go all in with Jack 7.
I've seen him be like, oh, it's time to go home. He has aces.
That's what a sicko. That's awesome.
Time to go home.
What a legend. Because I've seen him do it so many times with nothing. Of course, we would be the one guy that runs into him when he actually has it.
I've seen him do it with the goods.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I guess that's his thing, man. That's hilarious. Because every time I've seen him do it, like even playing against him in person, every time he does it, it's like Jack 8 off pre-flop.
This reminds me of
He's so
another
funny.
video I've seen from a content creator, and it's like the guy has kings, he raises. It's like, and then they show him like dress up as an old guy with glasses, and he's like, he has aces.
Guess it's time to go.
Time to go. And then the young kid with kings, he's like, I fold.
That's so good. That's true.
It was. I think it was
That's
like
so
the
good.
title was like Old Man Coffee. You know, Old Man Coffee guy just sit there grinding all day,
Yeah,
playing
bro.
0% of hands, sitting there with a coffee.
Oh, my wife wants me home for dinner. I'm on. It's never anything else but aces.
Time to go home.
Time to go home. Yeah, it's so classic. Or the limp under the gun is the best one.
Well, time to go home.
The limp under the gun and then reshove from someone born in like the 40s.
It's aces all
always.
day.
Yeah.
100% of the time, dude. Oh, here we go. Final table time, guys.
Shout out to Matt, running the floor.
Also has a very 1970s-ish porn stash. He said it was his Luigi, like Mario and Luigi stash. I'm like, nah, bro, that's 70s porn stash out there.
We will be redrawing for the button.
Once we get situated, yep.
Yep, reminder, 3,800 up top for first place.
Playing
We'll
for
see
like a
how
3K
many
difference.
we'll see how many short stacks we got.
Yep.
Going into our final table.
I don't see any big stacks yet. Does everybody have 30 bigs left? Oh, Jeff. Nick and C5 with 550. Oof, that's big. Big stack. Brian's
Said, Lord
back.
help us. Brian's back, Lord help us. Pretty sure Brian's
You
being
guys wanna look-
sarcastic.
He says it all the time.
Bro,
He never, this guy never wants to chop.
He's such a troll, bro.
You guys want to see the numbers, bro?
This kid, dude.
I actually did play a tournament with Brian at the Creek a couple months ago. He's fun, dude, especially when he starts drinking.
Oh, no, for sure. For sure.
He said it when we were like 16-handed. Like, you guys want to look at the numbers? He's such a troll, dude.
You guys want to wear a life vest in the shower? Yeah, he's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Six-handed $50 satellite. Hey, you guys want to look at the numbers and chop this baby up?
Oh, man, I need to start playing more satellites, bro. I keep telling myself that, and then I never do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, satellites is a good way to take shots, you know?
I feel like I agree. I think it would just tilt me more if I, like played 3 satellites and lost when I could just spot in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you got to limit yourself. You got to have a cutoff, bro. You got to be like, all right, 2 bullets into the satellite.
Know, man. I want max pain.
You're funny.
Yeah, no, don't break my heart 3 times. Just kill me once.
Are there any satellites coming up? What's today? The 19th? How sweet. Isabel's like, how do they do it? It's like
laser beams attached to their heads.
Like it's some sort of magic, how we figure out what the cards are. RFID, Isabel. How expensive are RFID cards, by the way?
I'm guessing they're not cheap.
I have no idea. I would imagine.
I don't know.
They could be $50, $150, $300. I have no idea. No clue. My bad if that was loud.
No, it's all good, bro.
Oak tends to curse me out whenever I like sneeze into the microphone or something like that. I mean, it is pretty loud, honestly. Wow. Jeff Limpton flopped the nuts. Dave leads out with second pair with a flush draw. And he's drawing stone dead. Well, he's going to save some chips on this turn card, actually. Luckily for Dave, he turns a flush that he knows is no good because ace, king, 10 now all get there. It went check, check on the turn? Jeff has trapped every monster I've seen him play. Jeff has been the silent assassin of the day. I don't even know if you saw
his first hand here, he slow plays aces off a single raise. What a boss.
Yeah.
It's maniacal.
Looking like a limp pot here. Nine, 7, 4. Ace high is still good. Jeff not going to stab since it's a limp pot. I guess no reason to bloat this pot. Queen on the river. Jeff gets there. Value bet. Min click. Paul going to look him up with ace high. You heard Brian say flush. He just can't help himself, dude. He's king of trolls right here. King of rage bait himself.
We need a feature table with like Brian, Gino, Rich Davis, and Jeff Carlton.
That would be fun.
That would be.
Did you put Brian on that list?
I did.
Well, not this Brian, the other Brian, the one, the Coors Light Brian.
No, I did
forget
not.
about that. That add him to that
Yeah,
list. And
okay, heard.
watch the conversations and the trolling and the the witty banter. Yeah, top tier. It would be.
All right, we got a shove here from Dave on the button.
Dave's on the button.
But to walk
Jack
into it,
9.
Brian said, "Yes, please call. Thank you for not slow rolling, Brian."
Brian snap call. He flipped over his cards before he put the chips in. I mean, good thing for Dave, he's live, so he's gonna need some help here. You're gonna need a jack or a 9 or a straight. Spades are good. Diamonds are no good.
Well, he is live. Not the end of the world.
Dave is super live, yeah. It says 80-20 here. I guess I didn't see
lot of
any.
cards must
There's
have been
probably
folded.
some jacks or 9s,
Yeah,
that
in
were
the muck.
folded. So a 10-8 flop or a queen-10 flop could really help Dave out. But as of right now, he's in trouble. This pot looks huge.
Yeah, you're never confident with ace king here. Never.
That's
Okay,
a pretty
unless
good
you
flop,
flop
yeah.
top and he's drawing dead on the turn. All right.
That never happens.
Not supposed to be that easy. Just like that, we're down to 8.
And just like that, Brian has a massive stack here. Our first casualty was Dave. He's going to take home, what was it, 4, 3?
No, it's 346.
346.
Yep. Everybody with a $90 pay jump. Top 4 players will be, well, top 5 will basically be getting 1,000.
Yep.
940 for 5th.
Ian's up to go with 5s. He's got less than 10
Ian,
bigs,
yeah,
so he's going to ship it in.
And Jeff going to wake up with a good hand right behind him.
And then Jeff rejam insta. Uh-oh. I think Ian knows he's in trouble.
That's never good.
Bill's going to have to fold ace-jack here.
Yeah. He'll be getting out of the way.
Is he thinking about it? Brian said,
This isn't 1-2, Brian.
This
This
isn't
isn't
everybody's
1-2.
all in.
Yeah.
Ian almost had the comeback story of the day, but he's in bad shape right here, and he's all in. Now Bill's saying, yeah, he could have tripled up in the spot with ace-jack. If he'd have known he had 2 overcards that were live, maybe, but still, it's probably better to just fold and ladder up. I thought that was a 5. It was a 6. 5 or 4. It's an 8. So, Ian, good run, buddy. Good comeback from being down at 36K, running it all the way up to 400K, and then finally busting. Good run for Ian. 8th place. Let me see the payout sheet real quick.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Do. So Ian with the 8th place, taking down 434. Everybody now has 555 locked up. 7-handed. Here we go. Well, 2 bust outs in what was that, like 10 or 15 minutes? Maybe we could be done in another 20 minutes if we keep the space going. I imagine it's still going to take at least another hour and a half before we.
Brian pushes the action. There's some. I mean, these guys haven't been shy, really.
No, nobody ever. It's been fearless poker all day long.
No, it has been.
I love to see it. It's great for entertainment.
Yeah, it's moved relatively quick, to be honest.
It's been great from a spectator.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. It's been great from a spectator's perspective. And here we go. Paul is all in now with ace-7 off. And I like. It does feel like everybody understands that. Yeah, I mean, just like right here, Paul knows that
but this is a
he
shove.
has 10 bigs, and it's fold around to you, late position with any ace in your hand. It's pretty much a shove. You kind of hope that everybody just folds.
And if you run into it, so be it.
Hope that if you run into it, hopefully you're live. Look at Brian just grabbing cards. I guess Paul said pick one, and Brian just grabbed one.
So Bush and the small blind going to need to make something happen pretty quickly here. Blinds at 10-15, so really going to have to be before his big. Luckily for him, he's to the left of Brian. And Jeff right now, came into the feature table, got a little bit short, got aces first hand, and he's been running it up ever since, so up to over 800K. And just like that, wakes up with jacks in the small blind. See if he decides to slow play at all.
Jeff slow playing a big hand? No.
No,
never.
Never, nah. He'll raise jacks here.
I think he's like 100% frequency. Oh, he just raised. Okay, he raised.
All right, thank you, Daisy, for your time. We're going to have another dealer coming into the box. It'll be Nick. Brian getting a massage already. Is that like a subtle sign that he just assumes he's cashing?
And it's Daisy doing it.
Oh. What? I mean, man, this guy. She demands 5% equity.
Hey, she better be getting $2 a minute. Jeff running goodies at the live stream table Wednesday as well. Okay, Jeff's having a good week, it looks like. But it's not over yet. And there's a big difference between, 7th place and 1st place. 7th place is cool, $555, but 1st place is better, $3,800. Big difference, man. $3K difference between now and 1st place. Bill, under the gun with ace-king, probably just going to jam, yeah.
What's up, Blue Frog? Yeah, I didn't see Jeff was playing on Wednesday.
I don't do Wednesdays.
Yeah, we are not here. All right, Bill going to be all in under the gun with ace-king.
Looking like he's going to get it through.
Yeah, Nick and the big one.
I always see Nick every time I go play a tournament.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude,
it's weird. Yeah, it's there. Like we said, there are just some players that are strictly tournament. They're like tournament statues. You just.
Well, I try to pick like what I think is a good tournament for the week, and like I can tell that a couple people have the same intent. Like
they're
I said,
on the same.
I see Javier.
They're
Sniper.
on the value grind.
I see Nick all the time. Yeah. I only play with Brian once. Actually, I do see Isabel at a lot of the same tournaments that I play.
You make me want to play tournaments now.
Dude, tournaments are so much fun,
I know,
bro.
man,
I was just talking about this with somebody else. Like, I've been playing some cash lately, but like sometimes I don't have the patience for it, especially if it's a boring table. If it's a good table, I'll I could lock in. But when it comes to like actually enjoying and and putting my full like focus in, it's got to be tournaments, man.
No, I hear you.
Brian 10-9 suited. Dude, if you ever get like the age bill, yo, what tournaments? I'll be like, yo, I got you. It's this one or this one. What do you want?
No, for real. I'm going to be texting you a lot then.
Yeah,
So
I always like check out the schedules for the week and see what's the best one. Or
yeah, if you got recommendations from an off stream, Monday, Tuesday,
Gotcha.
Thursday.
Actually, I do know. There's good Monday, Wednesday. Well, we both work Fridays, so it's out.
Yeah, I work Wednesday too.
Monday, Wednesday. Oh, you work Wednesday? Never mind.
Yeah.
So what did you say? What are your days? Monday and
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, Monday, Thursday. There's good tournaments. Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right, cool. There's Roy. What's up, brother? Got our nighttime dealers working their way in here.
I think that's Stasia. Don't drop it, bro. It could be valuable. Oh, you're going to claim it? Yeah, sign it. You claim it.
Sign it like you're signing EO.
Oh, Butch went all in. He's short. And Jeff snap call with ace king.
Man, Butch finally making a move, and
unfortunately
it's Jeff's day right now, man.
Yeah, really. Jeff running
and he's got his
good.
suits covered.
Jeff not only running good today, but apparently he's running good all week. Butch needs help. 7? Oh, ace bad. Club? No, dead. Unfortunate for Butch.
Butch played well all day.
Yeah,
good run, brother. He'll
Good
be
run.
our 7th place finisher.
553. Everybody has now locked up 715. The next player to bust at 6th place, 715. Still a 3K. Is Brian being serious right now? He said it again. You guys want to look at the numbers?
Bro,
there's a 3K difference between now and first place. 3,100.
So nobody really short. I mean, Paul's, still got 11 bigs.
Bill's got 20.
And then Jeff, right under the million mark.
Oh, yeah. Well, there it is. 11 bigs. Nick with ace jack. Let's see. He's probably going to raise. Let's see how much. I'm going to guess like 40-ish. Wow. Oh, the blinds are 10-20. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would have guessed 45-50. He went with 55, just shy of a 3x open. Brian King Jack suited going to defend.
I expect Brian defending here always.
I kind of do expect him to defend. I wonder if there's a 3-bet percentage that he has in his head.
Probably opponent dependent. Yeah, just going to call. Hand flops well.
Not if it comes Jack-Jack.
Little does he know.
Queen in the window.
Okay, well, luckily for Brian,
yep,
he didn't catch just enough to lose more. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Any poker vloggers that you watch regularly?
Poker vloggers?
I used to watch them a lot more than I do now. Now it's a lot of like clickbait stuff.
Yeah,
that
it's
I'm
more
not-
like short form content, really. And I get a lot of. Let's see. As far as content creators go that are poker players, I like Sethi, but he's more comedian. He's more comedy related. One of the ones that I like is Global Kenny. I don't know if you know who he is. He does kind of informational stuff. I feel like Brad Owen is not as popular as he used to be.
Yeah.
And I used to follow him, but not so much anymore. We have a big all-in and a big call here. Wow. Oh, Isabel just woke up with it on the big blind.
Yep.
Bill jammed it with the
Bill
king-queen.
jammed
Makes sense.
short
Yeah.
or
King is no good. Spades?
Oh
God,
my
Spades got there. Nick, slow it
goodness.
down so we can process what's happening.
Oh my God.
Nick, slow it down, bro.
Brutal for Isabel.
I can't keep up. Wow, that's a big.
Isabel calls it off pretty in great shape with ace king and loses to
Brutal.
the 4% backdoor.
Brutal cooler.
That's gross.
Nick goes, my
Nick-
bad.
Nixon. Bro, you ran
gotta
that. You
talk,
ran
bro.
that
You
turn
don't-
and
you don't give
river
me-
like bang
You
bang.
don't give me time to talk about it.
Although you do an excellent job framing the cards when the guys are all in. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
You did kill it. I appreciate you. Next time, give us a couple of seconds to chat about what's happening.
It's
I
all
was
good,
like,
brother.
I was like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And it gets there. Oh, wow,
That's
what
a
a
brutal hand.
What a
Is it,
hand,
like, man,
yeah.
it just sucks because like you're at this point in the tournament where this is where all the money's at, dude. And you
And
get it
poor-
in that good of a spot.
I feel bad because that's
Yeah.
I know that pain, Isabel. I literally went through it yesterday. I got cracked my aces, but I didn't. I went for max value, and it was a gamble, and the guy banked it on the turn. I made a small raise blind versus blind, and then king high flop, and he check jammed with bottom pair, and I snapped, But I bet like a small. He limped. I 3x'd it. He just flatted. He had a mountain of chips. I had like 50K. He had like 300K.
Yeah.
And then that's why. And then I down bet the flop. I down bet the flop 10K, and he just jams on me like a.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm like, I call.
Down bet's
I'm
such
like,
a
I
good
call.
play.
Especially with a monster hand.
Yeah, dude.
Down bet is really good to get info too.
For sure.
But I just Isabel's all in with nothing here. Oh, she hit a 10-6. Oh my God, deuce. Oh no.
Bro, you're sick. You're maniacal.
Deuce.
All right, Isabel, she ain't dead yet, and she gets the button.
She's back.
Well, 9 wouldn't have even mattered.
Right.
Deuce.
That's what I'm saying. We had to go deuce. Jeff with a big 955K.
Jeff still with a commanding chip lead at almost $1 million, sitting at 95.5. Brian in the hijack. Gonna open up the king queen of hearts to 50K.
King queen suited.
Isabel with standard reshoving the button. Not a bad spot for her. Certainly take it with 80K.
He's gonna call, and she just gotta hold. Wait, does Bill have a hand?
I cannot see Bill's hand.
Right.
Interesting.
That's why I'm wondering. Oh,
So,
no.
Nick-
He's doing the look back before folding. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah, king 8. Yeah, he's out.
About a 60-40 flip.
All right. Her suits are alive. Let's see if she can stay alive again.
Ace in the window. Oh.
Top 2 does turn to flush draw.
Oh.
Bro, I can't compute. He had a flush. He turns a flush draw in the gutter.
No, she had the diamonds. She had the diamonds.
Oh, she had the diamond.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's why I'm
Brian
like,
had a 3-outer with
he
the
just
jack.
had a gut shot. Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was still. He was live at least, not dead.
So just like that, she's back up to 200K.
Yep. Still only 10 bigs though. A lot of work to do. If you want to scoop this 2.7 million chips. Excuse me. Isabel with another ace hand. I feel like I would go for it. She's thinking about it. Go for it. Do it. Oh, okay. She's going to play the hand.
It's a heat check.
Right? She could
I
be on a
like it.
potential
No,
heater.
She's six-handed, late position.
I think I would. At 10 bigs, I feel like she just went for 3 bigs. Maybe she can try to get away from it if somebody... Oh, wow, it works. I guess 3 bigs works just as well as all in, especially when nobody has a hand. I guess it kind of makes sense because Paul was a big blind and he's short. So
yeah, he's only going to commit if he's got it.
Yep. So the more I think about it, the more I like Isabel's sizing. Trying to play the hand straight up. Also looks like a monster. Like you just won a bunch of hands and now you have 10 bigs.
No,
and you just
her
make it 3
aura.
bigs.
Her aura, yeah. You're like, she just survived 2 all in.
Definitely aura farming over here. Nick with an ace in his hand, but not feeling frisky. Paul said any ace or king. Yeah, this is he's going for it for sure. Brian said count before looking at his hand. 155.
Brian trying to, yeah.
Too much.
Brian saying, hey, don't get used to doing that. You know, just stealing.
Or at least he made him sweat a little bit. Let me get a count. That's a good way to make your opponent sweat. Just asking for a count. What do you say? Any ace, king, or queen?
Any
I'm going
ace, king,
for
or
it.
queen, he's going
Yeah,
for it.
makes
Blind on blind.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you have like 8 bigs. It makes sense. For sure. Well, I guess he's up to closer to 10 bigs now, but still 50K every 7 hands, 6 hands.
Yep, Isabel going to rejam right away. Ace 10 off. Oh, Bill with king in the cutoff.
Uh-oh. Bad timing.
Oh, and you know you're dead.
Yeah, you can see her face. She's
Yeah,
kind of
she's like,
smiling like,
whoops.
dang it. I walked into it.
Finally walked into it.
Fortunate. Fortunate for Isabel. She got 3 outs. 1 flush draw with the spade.
I didn't see any aces folded. We'll see.
That's good news for her. Oh, king in the window.
Does
Whoa,
flop
there's
it's
outs.
actually a good flop for her.
Negative.
No, never mind.
Negative bad
Never
turn.
mind.
Good flop, bad turn. She could have had a spade draw on the turn. Nick, slow it down, bro. I think next time we see Nick, he'll slow it down.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
right now,
It's all
he didn't
good.
get the message yet. He got the message next
30
time.
minutes in the future. Yeah.
He did get the message in the future.
All right, so she will be eliminated in 6th place.
$715. We're now moving up to the right under the $1,000 mark. We got $940 for the next opponent who has busted. 5th place does take down $940. Let's see. Who's it going to be? So where are the shorts at? Oh, it's Paul's short.
Curious to see how Brian's range is going to be like with this stack size.
The 15 bigs range. Bill's going to bump it up.
Maybe handcuffed a little bit.
It does kind of limit your options for sure. 15 bigs. Nick 10-4 offsuit cannot really defend. I'd be very surprised if he does. 5-handed. Well, I feel like we lost a lot of players quickly. It's been an action-packed, but there's been a lot of big hands, and
There have been a lot of big hands going around. I said this is the most premium pairs I've seen pre-flop in a while, to be honest. I mean, it's from the very beginning.
you're not wrong. We've seen a lot of queens, a lot of kings.
Big Butter was getting queens like every other hand, bro.
Yeah, he was getting them like once in orbit.
Yeah,
I
a
think
lot
we've
of
even
kings and
seen
queens.
aces once or twice.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had Jeff, and then we just had
Yeah.
aces a little while ago.
I think we've seen jacks once. I think I've seen tens once.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
He's like, not that I know.
Not that I know.
That what a funny thing to say right after that line.
Right, it's wild.
We got no big collisions this hand. This looks like a limp pot. Heads up, blind versus blind. It looks like Bill hit a piece and stabs. He hit the 9, showed the 9. Secte.
Paul pretty short here. Finds a pair in the small blind. Lets it go, I believe. Yeah, Brian, not much. He's not going to mess around either. I have a feeling we're going to see a Paul versus Brian blind on blind situation
could see
coming
that.
up, unfolding.
For
Both of them
sure.
getting short.
Definitely could see
That'll
that.
be. Yeah, these guys are pretty content to, I think, stay out of each other's way until those two bust. And I don't blame them, to be honest.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
The two short stacks most likely going to go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see these other guys getting out of line.
Now Brian here. 7-3 off. He's going to raise. Jeff snap folds too. I expect we'll see a decent amount of that from Brian.
Yeah. Good prediction.
Yeah, bro, that's wild. It's already to the 19th of December.
I'm really happy to get this tournament, this year over with.
Yeah.
This year's been really bad for me, and that's just me personally. But
Sorry to hear that, bro.
yeah, no, yeah, I guess it's part of life, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to finish telling you my story. I told you about how I have a running little friendly rivalry with my buddy on Hendon Mob and whatnot. The past 200Ks that I played haven't been posted. So I keep asking some of the floor guys, they're like, oh, you got to talk to the tournament director. I talked to one guy who was like, no, it's, and I asked him, like, why isn't it updated? Why it's taking so long? He's like, oh, yeah, that's Jason, and also he's on vacation. He's been on vacation for multiple weeks. So, like, my tournament from a month ago isn't on there. The tournament I did last week, not on there. My Hendon Mob was like 7K short. But my buddy's been there. Like, the last time I was walking and he's dealing, and I'm like, yo, I'm like waving my ticket. Like, next one's on you, buddy. 45 call. Brian with the 45. Nick going to defend with ace-jack. Nick trying to see a flop, but when he misses, Brian is going to capitalize in position for sure. Yep, just like that. Nick checking. Brian capitalizing in position. The down bet, so strong. Nick gonna peel. I kind of like this peel, especially against an opponent like Brian. And the pot grows to almost 200K. 7 on the turn helps nobody. Nick checking, really hoping he can get to showdown cheaply. I think Brian should pick up on that. Yep, good job, Brian. This bet should take it down.
Good bet from Brian. Takes it down. It's a
Yep.
big pot. It's an important pot.
Too good to show. Definitely don't want to show the queen high. Brian under the gun with king 10. Just he does min click it. I like this 5-handed. Jeff gonna fold a suited king. Jeff is now in like the vault closed mode. Folds around a bill. Yep. Paul can't not defend. Not even for one more bet. What's up? 7:27. 7:30. You could call it 8 o'clock because we're going to be going for another half an hour. No, I'm leaving. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
Driver's going to stay and shut it down.
All right. Oh, yeah. I already gave you one, right? Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the rest of it. That's all of it.
Oh, shit.
We all made $40 that day.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That's all you're
I forgot.
already, like,
Yeah, no, I forgot.
I just forgot.
Yeah, no, we're good.
I just hadn't seen you.
Everybody made $40.
Sweet. Drink your money.
There you go.
Actually, I forgot to ask you, and I forgot to ask you. But, yeah, everything is good. We're clear. Uh-oh, here we go. Could this be it? It's not it. Paul has 5-4 high. Brian would have called. Paul is now bleeding. Paul, it's actually an interesting question. Paul said, what do you think is more difficult to play, the first table that you sit down at or the final table? Because honestly, I think sometimes the answer is that first table because like Bill said, there's a lot of gamble usually, you know. If there's a lot of gamble on that first table, I think the first table has a potential to be more volatile and tougher to play against because you have deep stacks, small blinds, and a lot of action.
Yeah.
And I think final tables can be easier to navigate when everybody's playing GTO. It's like everybody's playing good, which could be tough.
Right, and some like players that are more prone to, you know, that lean towards cash games are going to like the beginning of a tournament more. You get a little more play. I mean, that's how it's always been for me.
I feel like the answer is most of the time going to be that first table, honestly, because sometimes you're on a tough table, you just can't get any cards. It's hard to
I like
accumulate
it.
chips.
I like the first table, to be honest. I hate when the stacks get really short and awkward, and I'm like, I hate playing 1-2 street poker.
Yeah.
You know? Pre-flop and on the flop, basically. It's like, then if I c-bet and miss, it's like a third of my stack.
I just think it's definitely two different styles of poker.
It is.
Really.
It is. Yeah, no, you've got to adapt throughout.
Hey,
you know?
D'Artagnan's back. What up, man?
What up?
Final 5. Yeah. We've been moving along.
No, these guys are driving some action for sure. So Paul
sure
finally waking up with a good hand.
I'm sure we'll be done in less than an hour, if I had to guess. Paul is now all in with 10s. He's got way above average hand here for the all-in, for the short stack all-in. And nobody can defend it? No? He says I'm not shoving late. That's a lie. We already seen him shove with A7 off. I think when you're short, you have to shove late. I think that's kind of the point.
All right, so this is the question I get all the time.
Hit me.
So you go to the casino with your friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have no money with you.
Mm-hmm.
They give you $20 to throw in slots.
I already know where this is going. But
And you hit 100K. How much are you giving him?
Half.
Sick. Wow,
That's
you're a
my
good friend.
answer.
You're a good friend.
I had $0.
Yeah. And
That's
you wouldn't have been able to
my
gamble if
answer.
it wasn't for him? Yeah.
I know some people will say, "Oh, give him his money back. Give him $100. Give him $1,000." Bro, he gave you money to gamble, and you smashed
And
it.
you smashed, yeah,
I
bro.
think he deserves half.
Come
That's
on,
how
dude.
I feel.
That now, morally, you're probably correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think half is fair. I don't.
Especially if I had $0.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And
I think you're right.
you guys didn't make any sort of agreement or anything. You know, you didn't say, "Oh, if you hit, you got to give me." You know, like nobody.
Yeah. No, I agree. A split is fair.
I think
I'm
that's fair.
on board. I'm on board with it.
That's where I'm at.
Agreed. After taxes.
Yeah, that's fair. I also hate to admit this, but I don't value money like other people do. I value like experience.
Yeah.
And like things, entertainment, fun. Yeah,
No, I agree. You only live once, bro.
Yeah, totally.
You know, you don't get a prize for dying with the most money.
Correct. You can't. Yeah, you can't take it with you.
That's what Charles Barkley said. He goes, "Bro, I hope I die broke. I hope I die broke." I mean, I get it. You know, unless you got kids.
Travis said 50,000, 20. He give him back his $20 plus half. So you give him 51%, and then you keep 49%. That's also pretty fair, bro. I just think my answer is half. Paul has a hand. Look at this. Paul has queens now.
Queens again, bro. Is like.
And did
there's
Bill,
7 queens in the deck.
Bill limped, or did Bill? Oh yeah, Brian made a 50. Bill called the 50, and Paul. It looks so squeezy too, but he's got a hand. After he just did it with 10s. Especially if the friend was the reason you had the opportunity. Yeah, man. That's just me, man.
Now it's different if like you just don't have cash on you, and you're like, "Hey, bro, can I just borrow 20 and get you back?"
Borrowing 20 is different.
Yes. If you literally had no money.
That's actually different.
Yes.
If he gave me $20 to gamble that he didn't expect to get back, that's way different. If I say, "Hey, let me borrow $20," I would probably still break him off. That would probably be like I'd give him $1,000 type of thing, you know, because he let me borrow $20. But yeah, if he gave me 20 to gamble, I'm like, dude, half. That's how. Especially I think there is a difference between borrowing the 20 and him being like, "Here, bro, I'm gonna give you $20 because you're bored," and you know.
So Brian gonna call here. 8,
Oh,
7
he
of
did.
diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of his chips.
I think Brian thinking that he's doing it light. Brian thinks Paul's doing this light. But realistically, I think it's harder. Wow.
This is really
It's harder to
interesting.
jam here. Travis, you say borrowing the $20 will be worth 10%. That's reasonable too. That would be like $5,000, or no, 10 grand if he hit 100K. Wow, what a
huge
flop for
flop.
Brian.
Pair and a
Action
flush
flop
draw.
because Bill has a flush draw too.
And Brian,
and
of course,
Brian
never
snap call.
getting anywhere.
This is a three-way all-in, guys.
Wow. Things have escalated quickly. Paul needs to dodge the world.
Wait, they accidentally mucked his hand. Oh my God, Bill.
Insane. Yeah, Brian, that was really weird. A play from Brian. He just flats the all-in, doesn't isolate him, and then keeps Bill in. And Bill triples up after that.
I think Brian made a big mistake by
I do
not
too.
Yeah.
Because why flat?
I think folding
Well, folding, yeah.
all-in
Agreed.
After the big blind jams. I mean, you raise with 8-7, you don't want to have a big pot. Wow. Okay, so just like that, Paul was the short stack, so he's going to take fifth, 940, and then Brian's going to have fourth place money with 1258. Wow, what a hand.
It was a massive.
Chat, clip that.
Clip it.
Chat, we're cooked. Chat. Wow, what a hand.
Some of these updated stacks now. So Bill's going to have over almost
Bill is our
1.3.
first player of the day to achieve the $1 million mark. Oh, we're talking?
I've heard the
word chip chop. Well, it's up to Bill now. Does Bill want to chop or not? I never thought he would go. Yeah, no, I was very surprised to see Brian just flat the 170K.
It's because it was a lot of his stack.
Correct. He hadn't, like you said, he had an awkward chip stack size, especially for an all-in. So like, I don't think calling for a third or half of your chips is a great idea. But again, I think it's Brian was figuring that Paul was doing it light, or that, I mean, obviously, I don't think Brian would put him on queens and then call. He figured he had 2 live cards.
Right.
He should be folding a lot of hands. Yeah, I don't mind the under the gun raise with 8-7 suited, but once it goes flat and then jam, I think that's an obvious good time to fold. I'm talking about the guy that called with ace-5. Well, Bill, okay, so Bill flatted the 50 after Brian raised, and then Paul went all in, and then Brian flats the all in, which invited Bill to flat. I mean, he's getting a good price. Hey, Steffi Mo. Ace-5 of diamond can easily fold in that spot. I mean, again, he can fold, sure, but he's getting a really good price. I don't think the ace-5 is ever good there after an all-in and a call. But then again, I don't think 8-7 is ever good there.
If you're going to play it, though.
Right. But I think Bill he had the chips, and he was getting a good price. I don't mind the overcall.
With the chance to knock out 2 players.
I don't mind the overcall after it goes all in and flat. Now, Brian looks very strong here. Sure. Let me guess, Brian, is that you in the chat? Is that Brian? No, but I mean, yes, it looks strong for Brian to raise under the gun and then just call, as opposed to, like you said, jamming to isolate actually would have worked. He would have hit the flush on the turn. It would have pushed out ace-5 suited, but his flat invited Bill. Bill had plenty of chips at the time.
How much did Bill have invested at the time before?
He was in for 50.
Oh, because Brian opened to 50,
Correct.
Right? And then he flats. And what was Paul's reshove for?
120 more.
120 more.
Yeah. So look,
that's close.
170.
That's
170. That's 340.
Yeah.
Plus he has 50 in there.
I mean, he had the
What's
chance to knock out
340? That's 390. You're looking at
players,
120 to make 390. You're getting a little better than 3-1. I don't mind the call there with the ace-5 suited. Do I think? I mean, it's a weird spot for sure. Steffi Mo, D'Artagnan was in the chat. He wants to let you know that. You know what? I'll text you. I don't want to put people's government names on blast, even though I do that occasionally by accident. If I can avoid it, I will try to avoid it. So are we playing? I wonder. They said let's talk numbers, but then Matt was like, "Oh, we need a minute because he's doing payouts. He's doing 2 payouts back to back." So they decided, "Oh, let's just keep playing." I feel like Jeff is on lockdown mode. Oh, that smells good. What you got over there? Chipotle. They messed up your order? Oh, no.
Bro, Chipotle fell off really hard.
Yeah, seriously. Ever since that E. coli breakout.
Dude, ever since they doubled the price of everything.
Well, yeah. Double the price and you get half as much meat?
Bro, I swear, like, it's locate. You got to know, like, the location. Because, like the one in Jupiter, they scoop the chicken like it's coming out of their paycheck. I'm like, bro, it's going to be okay.
I've heard a lot of stories like that.
If you give me a decent amount of chicken.
There was somebody, I've seen videos that, like, people are like, if you put them on blast, like if you put them on camera, then they'll give you more because they're afraid that they're gonna, you know.
What do you mean, like if you have your phone out?
Your phone out recording them while they're doing, they're like, oh, look how little they're giving me, and some people, they give you a little bit more because they don't want to be they don't want to go viral.
You got to pull the veteran move. You got to say, yeah, I'll take chicken. And then when they stop, you say, actually, you know what? I'm going to get double chicken. So they don't know you're getting double ahead of time. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It usually works. Because now they're stuck. Because if they gave you a good scoop before, they got to give you another good scoop.
Good call.
You know?
Good.
Pro move.
Pro tip.
Still cost you $45.
Travis says, always get the burrito bowl and 3 tortillas on the side. Interesting.
I've heard that. I've heard that. You just get double of everything, like double corn, double lettuce, everything.
That's an interesting way.
Yeah, I know people who do that.
But yeah, like you said, I think there was a big fall off from Chipotle, their popularity, and
I'll be honest though,
and them in general.
Agreed. During COVID, that's all I ate.
The double meat trick works all the time. Interesting.
Yeah, see, he knows.
Oh, what are we back? Are we There's no way, bro. Calvin, stop it, bro.
Man.
Calvin trying to go home, dude.
That is hilarious. Just say tell us how you really feel, Calvin.
Calvin said these guys want to be here all night.
Bro. And you know what? He's not wrong, to be honest. Because these three at this point, they're just rocks.
They're not gambling, right?
No.
They're not putting in large.
Brian and Paul are gone.
They're just literally just limping.
They're just
checking.
they're pass blinds around until someone gets blinded out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Calvin planted the seed, though.
Yeah, Dart. I don't go to Chipotle often, but when I haven't been there in like 6 months, it always hits the spot when I go back.
I haven't been there in probably years.
No,
I used to love Chipotle, and then at some point I stopped loving Chipotle.
They're coming out with a protein bowl, just basically like grilled chicken nuggets for like $3.50. It's not bad.
$3.50.
I think it's like $3.80. Yeah, it's just like grilled chicken nuggets. It's not terrible.
If I'm like I think my personal comfort food, if like I just want something quick and good, and like, or if I need a little pick me up, or I need something to cheer me up, Chick-fil-A. I love me some Chick-fil-A, bro.
See, like I would agree, but it was my first job, and
no, it's different.
I ate it so much.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just like I can't, dude.
That's different.
And I went to a Christian college, and it was like the only food option available, really. And I'm just I can't do it, bro. As much as I like it, it is really good. But
I get it. That's why I worked many years at Applebee's, and I just can never go there.
Yeah, bro, I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is really good food.
I'm just saying, I love me some Chick-fil-A.
No, dude. Of course.
Honestly, enjoy cooking now. At this point, I'm making most things better than we go out. There was a time, actually a couple months ago, I was cooking a lot at home. Oh, yeah, D'Artagnan, I forgot. Yeah, I did mention how you and me, Applebee's, bro.
Applebee's. Yeah. Dude, Applebee's slaps. I've always liked Applebee's, to be honest.
I have to disagree. But, again, it's different.
You haven't been there in a while, too.
I haven't been there in a while. I will say this was a good – I've been dealing now for
I've never had a bad meal there.
I've been dealing for more than 15 years, so we're talking about 20 years ago. I'm sure Applebee's. I would hope they changed in the past 20 years.
I mean, it's basically Chili's 2.0.
It is definitely – that's another reason why I don't really like Chili's. I don't like Applebee's.
I don't like Chili's either.
It was good in our 20s. I don't know, man. When you see them microwaving everything.
Really? Damn, I didn't know that.
Well.
That's like Olive Garden.
Oops.
It's all frozen.
Actually, I do love Olive Garden.
I do, too.
I
don't care. If it tastes good, bro, I'm in.
Yeah. Wait, there's chips in this pot. Nope, not much.
Oh.
Right when I
And
said
that,
that.
sorry,
it's a
guys. This
fold.
is why I'm talking about Applebee's, because I
Right.
don't think you want to hear us analyzing folding blinds.
Limp 30 fold. Anyways, come
Can't
on,
believe
somebody.
Can't believe Calvin said that. It was right on stream. He's like, yeah, we're going to be here all night. Everyone's getting a pay cut.
Oh, we're gonna have to get the blinds up to 100, 200 to get these guys all in.
That's the bar poker trick.
I like the bourbon.
You just cut the
chicken
blinds in half.
Skillet. Which one was a bourbon chicken skillet? For you talking about Applebee's, Travis?
Oh, probably from Chili's.
I will say that back when I did work at Chili's, or sorry, at Applebee's, I think their chicken wings were actually pretty good. And there was a chicken, I can't remember what, there was a chicken platter, like a fried chicken platter. Was it the country fried chicken? I'm sure their menu is different now, let's be honest. I hated their boneless wings, and they were so popular. Bro.
That's the one thing. I mean, you can really mess up wings, and then you can really crush wings.
Absolutely.
Like Duffy's slaps, they still hold
I haven't
firm.
been to Duffy's in a hot minute, but I do remember
Dude, their
Duffy's.
wings are
I actually
fire,
really, really like Ale House wings and their
The
sauce.
zingers?
No, like the actual wings.
Okay, I haven't had those. I've only
They're
had
actually
zingers.
pretty good.
Okay.
As far as wings go, and they're like big. They're like the size of them is pretty good. Honey barbecue boneless wings with ranch and blue cheese. Oh, I just pissed off Travis. I don't know. There's something. They just felt chicken tendery. I guess that's how I feel about the zingers too. They're chicken tenders with.
That's
buffalo
what they
sauce.
are. That's
Yeah,
what they are.
But that's why I don't know. I'd rather get actual wings.
Yeah.
Actual wings are good. But I don't even know anything else on that menu. Like I would never go to a house and be like, yeah, let me get a salad.
No.
It just doesn't seem right.
Ale House. Next time you go, get the chicken Philly.
Actually, you're right. I do remember having chicken Philly.
Really
That thing
good.
was bussin'.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people don't get it. I get it every
that's
time.
got to be like a low percentage. Oh, Nick. Okay, we found a hand on all. It's got to be a pocket pair. And then a snap full. Bro, come on. Guys.
This is just.
Come on.
Chop it up.
Guys.
Am I allowed to say that? Should I be encouraging that?
Well,
I mean,
sure.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Listen, bro, we want to go home. Let's be realistic.
I mean, I want Calvin to make some money. You know?
I think Calvin want to go home. The Cage on Sterling has best wings. So, yeah, you live in Pembroke Pines. I haven't been there in a minute. I might look that up, actually.
You a burger or wings guy?
I think both on different occasions.
Yeah.
I've said this before, but I don't know if I said it to you. If you're ever hungover, bro, go to Five Guys, get yourself a burger. That will put you, set you
Bro, I
straight, bro, right
don't
away.
need to be hungover to go to Five Guys.
I do love me some Five Guys every now and then.
Oh,
There was a time
100%,
when I
dude.
first started going to Five Guys, I started going there like 2-3 times a week. Now I slowed down.
Now
But
Five
every now
Guys
and then-
slaps.
Funny enough, I just had ale. He had Ale House. So what did you have actually? What'd you order when you door dashed the Ale House? What'd you get? I gotta know. Back in the Applebee's days, we were going. That was the thing. We would like close on Applebee's and we go down the street to Ale House because Ale House stayed open later.
Yeah. That's a
Sometimes-
normal thing.
Sometimes, yeah, as like a restaurant thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
see
sometimes
Duffy's servers get
we
in
would
there
go
all the
like
time.
10 deep sometimes. Like everybody on the night shift, like all the bartenders, all the servers, and seems something we'd all go to Ale House, bro, and just have a group. Haven't eaten at Ale House in a year plus. Well, there's one down the street from my house actually. I'm actually a regular at like the Tijuana Taxi Co. like right by my house. So what'd you have? Fish and chips, mash and gravy, side of broccoli. Okay, I would have never expected you to say any of those things coming out of Ale House. He got the fish and chips? I don't know if I've actually ever had fish and chips. Well, my story's a little bit different because I grew up, well, I'm still allergic to shellfish, but I grew up like, because I was allergic to shellfish, I would like shrimp and like lobster, but I would get a very bad reaction. So I stopped eating like I was scared to eat any seafood really. And then like a couple years ago, it was an ex-girlfriend of mine who was like, "No, you got to try this tuna." So now like I eat like tuna and salmon. I used to be scared of sushi, but now I just know that I have to avoid shellfish in general. But yeah, I do like me some salmon, dude. Blackened salmon, fire. I've been eating a lot of salmon lately, actually. I even recently got turned on to salmon on a Caesar. Get a blackened salmon Caesar salad. Oh, fire, dude. I'm actually really hungry right now that we're talking about all this food. She was trying to kill you, bro. That's funny. Maybe she was. But yeah, I had some tuna for the fry. I was like, all right, this ain't bad. I like tuna, I like salmon. I've actually never had mahi. I don't know. I'm probably good. I've heard it's good. Oh, we got a pot. We got people putting in chips.
Currently looking.
Jeff is
I'm
bluffing with
currently
the best
looking
of
up what time Five Guys closes.
Miso salmon from Cheesecake Factory. I've never had that. Actually, not a big fan of Cheesecake Factory. A couple times I've been there, have just it's been mediocre at best, and usually the service has not been good. So that for me is a big turn.
That's a place I haven't been to in a long time. All right, we got a shove from Nick on the button. Bill's going to wake up with a pair in the small blind, and Jeff with a pair in the big blind. I mean, this is like literally.
This is what it
if
takes.
there was
Yeah,
ever
this is
a
what it
cooler,
takes.
if there was ever a three-handed cooler, if we get full fold, I'm leaving.
Jeff's gonna call. Yep, we're
Yep,
flipping.
Yep, Jeff flicks it in as he should.
We are flipping.
Pocket pair versus Queen Jack of Diamonds. Good luck to all. Nick is at risk. Jeff's going to need to hold.
Okay, you agree that Cheesecake Factory is overrated? I actually might go to PDQ on the way out of here. King
Except
9-9.
for gutter
there's
and counterfeit outs as
Yeah.
well. A lot of outs.
any paint or a 10? And what a brick.
6
Brick,
is going to
brick,
hold.
brick. No king,
Dodging
no
an
queen, no
awful
jack,
lot.
no 10. And Nick is going to bust here. Third place, $1,240. Sorry, third place is $1,711. Not too shabby. And now we have very
Now they're
similar stacks.
Basically the same chip stack.
Yeah. They're talking about, yeah, let's chop it up.
Just
okay.
chop it up, man.
Are we ICMing it, or are they just similar stack go chop chop? Gotta get home to your wife, bro. This guy.
Yeah, they are gonna chop it up.
They're just gonna say, "Wow, we got similar stacks." All right, chop it up. So, we don't want to stare at this guy's butt too long. Let's bring it in. Man, that was a fun. And wow, done before 8. I can't remember last time we had a Friday night done
really
before 8.
quick. I mean,
Because
right
there was so
away.
much action, so many big hands. Uh-oh. I just knocked it. Oh, everything is still working. I'm surprised. So, with that being said, it's been a fun day. Happy holidays, everybody. As far as today goes, man, there's so much action. I don't even know. I'm like still processing so much that happened. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. Saturday, the Black Chip Bounty. Same time, same channel. What am I forgetting here, Brandon? What do you got?
We
What
do
you
have
got
our
there?
multi-flight in January coming up.
All right.
Our $300 100K guarantee. First day is January 8th.
Okay.
So day 2 will be Sunday as per usual, 12:15. And I think that about wraps it up. Yeah, these guys are going to chop. What was the official prize for first?
38.
38. They're going to chop.
So
They're going
38
to chop
plus
6K,
23,
basically 6K down
yeah.
the middle.
About 3K a piece. Good run, boys.
So congratulations to all of our people that made money. Our 2 winners chopping it up around
Congrats to
3K a
Jeff and-
piece.
Jeff
Thank you
and
for
Bill.
all of you in the chat for joining us. It was fun. Thank you guys for being here.
Don't forget to like, follow, and share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Have a good night. Happy holidays. We love you.
Until next time.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.